What's going on, everybody? CinePhellas is the name, and talking movies is the game. We are back with episode 118 of the CinePhellas Podcast. I'm joined with my good fellas here. We'll start it out. Everybody just say a couple things, what you guys been doing. And we'll start with Logan. Logan, what's been up since the last time we saw you, buddy?
Not much. Staying out of trouble. Trying to, at least. But been watching a lot of TV movies, working on the house, and all that fun stuff. But doing good here. Hotter than hell in the Chicagoland area, but surviving here.
You guys don't know hot as hell here in Florida.
Yeah, that's true. The one time I've been there, it was hot as hell. walk into a brick wall, basically, of the humidity.
As far as I'm doing well. I'm eating leftover eggs from breakfast, and I watch the movies. That's what's up.
Yeah, it's cold in Texas. I don't know why. Like my room in Texas, of all places, I'm still cold.
That's a good thing, though. That means your AC is working like it should.
Yeah, you have to put some sweater on just so I can get a little heat. Yeah, it's better than how.
Always add more layers of clothing.
Yeah, exactly. It's a lot better than like it was a few months ago. We didn't have anything working, and it's a lot better. I mean, I'd rather have it this way. At least if it's a little too clutch, it's like you said, just put some other cover in, and that's all I need to do. So.
Yeah, you had the exact opposite a few months ago with all your power going out and it being freezing there. So
yeah. Oh no, I was just gonna say I just watched some stuff. Like I haven't really done anything. Just relaxing for now.
No, that's what you're supposed to do. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what Sundays are all about.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I gotta get on the two old men river here. So you guys didn't like Space Jam, from what I saw and heard.
I didn't like it either.
Yeah.
Terrible.
So I'm alone in this fight. I'm the only one who liked it.
Tell us what you liked about it then, because we all didn't enjoy it as much. Obviously, we liked a few things, but what was your experience like? Did you watch the original? Like, were you tied to the first Space Jam as much as we were, or not really?
This guy asked if I watched the original. I still have the VHS tape.
No. Oh, okay. All right.
No, I loved it. I still have like the figures and everything. I love that movie. And I grew up with it, obviously, but I actually really liked the movie for a lot of reasons. For one, Michael Jordan in the original, to me, was not a good actor. To me, LeBron James is a better actor. Is that something we can all agree on?
Yeah, we can agree on that, definitely.
Yeah.
Okay. The second thing, I just thought, well, for one, the music wasn't as good, which you guys talked about. This didn't have any memorable songs.
Yeah.
Like, I looked at the soundtrack, half the artist I didn't even know, so maybe I'm just getting old too. But I actually thought the story was really cool. It was like the last action hero meets Roger Rabbit. And, I just like the idea of like Bugs Bunny being alone and trying to get like a little serious in that moment. That's something we've never seen before. But other than that, I thought the movie was really cool. I really liked the relationship between LeBron and his son, because in the original with Michael Jordan, his son was barely there. So he didn't really have a relationship with anyone. And I just really liked the idea of when they become 3D. I thought that was well done. They modernized it. But me personally, I hate to say it, but I liked it. And to me, this had a better story only because, like, how can I put it? Like they had more going on. And I guess that's good to some people, not good to some people, I guess, because there's too much going on. But at some parts, I can tell they didn't know what they wanted to be. But to me, the worst part was Notorious P.I.G.
Yeah. That was painful.
Yeah. Because you know what that is? That's like a 70-year-old corporate guy when he's like, we have to prove to the kids we're funky, fly, and fresh.
Yeah, that failed miserably. That was like one of the worst parts of the movie. Yeah. I needed.
And Henry, you said they were like Spirit Halloween?
Yeah, the cast of characters in the background. Yeah, just like when they showed them when LeBron or somebody was standing there, and then you saw like some guy dressed up as the White Walker or like Danny DeVito's Penguin. I just didn't think it took me out of the movie a little bit. Like I was trying to point people out of the crowd rather than follow the game, but I guess that's the point of the movie. So
Yeah, it was like Ready Player One, but I enjoyed like looking to see who was in the background. Honestly, like to me that was fun. They had a Clockwork Orange in there. I don't know if
yeah, we did see that.
Yeah.
The Droogies, yeah.
Yeah, they had Pennywise, which whatever, he kills kids, but it's a kids movie. But
Space Ghost was flying up there. Yeah, it's like I can remember more of the cameos than anything, just seeing the other characters rather than anything that happened in the actual movie.
Yeah, and Don Cheadle, in my opinion, was having a lot of fun with the role. Like you can
he
tell
definitely was. Yeah, that was probably my bright spot. Don Cheadle just chewing up scenery as the villain.
It was his movie.
Yeah.
But
I was kind of torn with Don Cheadle because on some level I was kind of embarrassed for him. The way he was acting, I don't know. I was like, "How are you doing?" Like the way he was talking was like not natural to me because I think I'm just so used to him being very serious and like usually very like he just is just a different thing from him. But like I give him credit, like he did really make that like part do what he was supposed to do. He was having fun, and it's a kids movie, so I mean I can't really blame him for doing what he did with it.
Yeah, and well, let me ask you guys this: did you guys watch it with your kids?
No.
No, I think they would like it more than you guys, obviously, because it's marketed towards them. Yeah. But one other thing, I don't think this movie is going to have the cultural impact. Like 2 months from now, people are going to forget about this movie. Like you're not going to see like the Foot Locker and the Toon Squad T-shirts anymore. If they
yeah.
I already forgot about it. Honestly, we're talking about this, and I couldn't tell you. Everything that you liked about it now, I really didn't. I thought there was no chemistry with the characters, no character development. LeBron was hit or miss. I thought all the characters in the background in the movie, all the Warner Brothers characters were distracting and they looked like cheap ripoffs. So it's just to be this like marketing ploy for Warner Brothers, and it was more a slap in the face to their filmography.
Yeah, that's something a lot of people are saying too, where they're like, this movie's all marketing, it's all corporate nonsense.
Yeah.
But so was the first Space Jam. So
yeah, I agree with that.
Mm-hmm. And I thought the animation didn't look as good. I like the 2D look of the Looney Tunes and stuff like that. I didn't like the modern look of it. Kind of took me out of the movie.
Do you think they'll make a new Looney Tunes generation of movies with that new 3D look? Or
yeah, I think so.
Yeah. Remember back in the 90s, they had like the Looney Tune T-shirts where it was like Bugs Bunny with like a grill and the street thug or whatever.
Yeah.
I think that's gonna come back because of this movie.
Should have wore your shirt. You should have wore it on the podcast.
Actually, I have that shirt.
I have Molly's family. There's like a Molly, her family picture from like back in the 90s, and one of them is wearing like the Looney Tunes Tasmanian Devil, like I don't know, urban look to it or whatever. It was pretty cool. Like I need to get one of those shirts.
Yeah, I have one of those shirts that it's I think Bugs Bunny and I can't remember who else is in, maybe Wile E. Coyote, and they're playing billiards and they like pose really cool. I have that shirt like right next to me in the closet.
That's cool. That's like crisscross.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Overall, I kind of did enjoy Space Jam, but I guess I'm alone in this fight.
What would you give it out of 5? What's your score?
A 3.5, and it actually had a really good, I guess, value of family, which everything is family nowadays. With Vin Diesel, don't get us started, but I thought the family was pretty tight, honestly, and they seemed like a real family, which you don't see that with too many like African American families in movies and stuff. So that's something I kind of appreciated.
Yeah.
I like just for me, just to say, I'm sure like people like it and it's good if you like it. I just like for me, I sat through it and I'm not even really that big of a fan of the original. I think it's okay for what it is. It's never been like a movie that was a favorite of mine, but I watched it like right before and I was like, okay, this is like a nice 90-minute long thing to watch. It's just a lot of it's just cartoons being cartoons. It's just something to kill some time, have some fun with it. And like this way was like almost 2 hours. And I was like, oh my god, this felt so long. It felt like torture after a while. Like I just don't, something about it just rubbed me the wrong way. Like I think it's just because like the tone of it was just not for me at all. And maybe that I wasn't a fan, maybe that also made it worse to watch. But I didn't want to give it a chance because everybody on the internet was just talking about it. So I was like, let me just give it a chance to see it for myself. And it like I get what he was trying to do, and they're promoting Warner Brothers. They need some help anyway because this year, like, their slate has not been that great. But I think it's just something about the way they were referencing stuff that, like, it was just it felt like very cynical to me. Like, they were just like, oh, just remember all these characters because they're gonna be on HBO Max one day. And I was like, okay, it just felt like annoying, like the overall movie. I wasn't really into the story. Like, at one point I just had to go to the kitchen to get some, I just let it play. I was like, I don't care anymore. I just see something happens when I come back. And there were moments. There was that one cameo I really liked. That part, like, was one of the few laughs I got out of it.
Yeah. Same here.
Yeah.
What did you guys think of the movie intros with like Mad Max and all of that? I thought that was really cool, except the Matrix one with the granny.
Yeah, I thought those were pretty cool.
Yeah. I would agree.
And I know this is me just being weird, but maybe I was just weird when I was watching it. They can't put like Pepe Pew in it, but I don't know if you guys get the vibe, but that grandma, like the Looney Tunes one, the old lady, she might be racist. She's from that time period. I'm always just wondering that.
Right.
Yeah, I can see that.
And just the Matrix stuff is really lame. Like, remember all those movies and they were like referencing the Matrix and the slow motion? It's been done to death.
So many times. Yeah. I had a feeling they threw that in just because 4 is going to be coming out. So they want to refamiliarize everybody with it, probably.
Yeah.
Get that franchise going again.
And I did like how the cat Sylvester finally got Tweety after all these years.
Yeah, that was pretty clever.
Yeah.
That was clever. I like that.
And he spit out Tweety bread, and he's like, "What year is it?" or something. He said.
I'll probably rewatch it with my 6-year-old eventually. We'll throw it in. He seemed pretty interested in it, but I was trying to watch it like right after it came out so we could review it.
No, that's cool. Yeah, and I'm sure he'll probably like this and the original if he hasn't seen it.
Exactly. He hasn't seen the original yet.
So he doesn't know like R. Kelly, I Believe I Can Fly.
No.
Not yet.
He doesn't even know about Michael Jordan.
Not yet.
Not yet.
In due time. Yeah, they will. I showed my son the first one. He liked the first one. He hasn't seen the second one, but yeah, I'll probably rewatch it with him, see it through his eyes. I'll probably enjoy it a little more, I'm sure. I didn't hate it. I didn't all the way hate it. I just gave it like a 50%, kind of 2.5 out of 5 for me. The music, I'm so familiar with the music, I Believe I Can Fly, and then Fly Like an Eagle, the Seal song. The soundtrack, it needed the soundtrack's help there a little bit, but that cameo is cool. MJ, not exactly what we were expecting.
Yeah.
I just thought he aged gracefully. I didn't.
Yeah.
You noticed he came in eating chips like Han. I don't know if that's supposed to be like a inside reference or what.
Oh yeah, probably. And then what he said, of course, is a nod to his time on Friday Night Lights.
Yep.
Yeah.
Funny.
One of the greatest shows
Motivational speech.
ever. One of the greatest shows ever.
Did you see any of the chatter? I don't know, probably just a day or two ago, they were talking about The Rock. Somebody was, I don't know where I read it, but they were talking about The Rock maybe doing Space Jam of some sort. I don't know if I read a rumor or what exactly.
Yeah, it was up. It was in a group text. Somebody said something about it. Maybe Bob or Kevin. I don't remember. But yeah, I could see that.
I could see that because
I'd
he's
be
a big
down.
WB guy. Yeah, he could he could fit in that. Just what he did with Jumanji and everything, and
or Jungle Cruise coming out.
Jungle Cruise.
Dude's becoming like the new like Mark Wahlberg. He's in like 75 movies a year.
Yeah.
He's making money.
Yeah, I know this is a nitpick, but with the first Space Jam movie, it was called Space Jam for a reason. They were in space.
Yeah.
This had nothing to do with space.
I know.
So they could have just called it Jam, A New Legacy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Server
Jam. Yeah.
Server. Yeah, for this movie, worst of the year for me, personally. 1 out of 5.
I don't even think I'll rate it. It's that bad for me. I'm not rating it. And if they do another one, I'm not watching it. So HBO Max, stop recommending that I watch it. Just like you make me keep thinking of the Tom and Jerry movie that I'm also never going to watch.
That one where they talk in the 90s?
No. There's the new one. There's a new one.
Oh, I forgot.
Yeah. Everybody forgot.
I watched about halfway and I didn't make it through the end. So
same here.
That's a bad sign. So maybe I'd probably, just from what I remember from that, I wouldn't rank it any higher than Space Jam. So
yeah.
Definitely didn't work.
Yeah, I'm so picky though with like kids movies. Even as a kid, I was very particular. Like something had to be really, really good, or like something very specific to my taste. I can't just watch anything. Like even Space Jam, I didn't like Space Jam when I watched it at first. I was like really into Independence Day all the time. My mom was just like, "You can watch this. We got Space Jam on VHS. You need to watch this because you're watching Independence Day like every day." And I was like, "No, I don't want to watch that." And she would try to get me to watch that and Flipper, and I would just have like resentment towards them for like so long because like, no, you're trying to get me to not like Independence Day anymore. When I was because I would just make her watch it. Oh, look at the part, the aliens, and she would be like, I don't want to watch this anymore.
Yeah, I'm sorry, but Independence Day hasn't aged well. Like I bought it on Blu-ray, and I'm like, this was years ago. I got it. And I'm like,
yeah,
I don't like this anymore.
It's a movie I grew up with. I watched it for July 4th. I kind of get it's a movie of its time, but like I enjoy it. But yeah, it's very of its time. If you're not there like when it came out, I can see it's not as good. Like it doesn't have the same effect.
Yeah, like a kid would watch it and be like, what is this crap, you know?
Yeah.
I remember having the VHS back in the day. I bought it and rewatch it too. And it had like the lenticular cover when you moved it.
I remember
White House blowing up.
I used to have it. I don't know what I did with it though. And on the back, I remember it was like something from the producers, and it was like, we hope you enjoy the movie, and we hope that you watch it again and again. I was like, okay, I'm gonna do that. And then that's exactly what I did. Yeah. And then I just tortured my exactly. I made my mom watch that over and over again. And like my parents, they were like, okay, you got to watch Space Jam now. This is like kids stuff, this basketball. And I was never into sports, so like I was like, this is doing nothing for me. And it's cartoons. Like I'm not really that into like anime stuff all the time, so I was like, this was just not for me. And then like I watched it like a few years ago. Somebody else was watching it, and like it's not as bad as I remember. Like even watching it now, it was like, okay, it's a movie this time. That one I can at least see kids getting more into than the sequel, because at least it's something where just cartoons doing the stuff that you recognize the cartoons doing. This one, I can see this one just not. It's so much about being a brand more, because it's Warner Brothers, and it's like, oh, we got all the characters, we got to reference all the stuff. Like I don't know if it's gonna have that same kind of longevity. And now everything's so splintered, like in terms of pop culture, where if you even make something, it's hard for things to stick around for so long because it's on streaming. And then Friday a new thing comes out, and then we all forget about it after we bitched about it for a week on Twitter and picked it apart. And then, I found the clip. Let's watch this thing. I took it out. I illegally downloaded it. Let me put a clip of it and let's talk about how bad it was. And then I'm like, okay, I guess. Like, I mean, I don't know.
Yeah, Space Jam isn't going to have that cultural impact because, like, back in the day, like, back in our day, it's like you had your Pam Anderson poster and then your Lola Bunny poster just right next to each other.
Yep.
Yeah, so I don't think it'll be like that.
Yeah.
It's just a different time now, It just doesn't work.
Yeah.
Doesn't have the 90s magic that we used to have. Maybe just nostalgic for us, but the new one just didn't work.
Yeah. No Bill Murray in the new one.
Yeah, no Bill Murray.
Yeah.
Although Lil Rel was funny
he was really funny. He was really funny. One of the best parts for me.
Yeah.
Was his character.
Maybe and then Ernie Johnson from TNT. I liked when they put the TNT, or like I think Bugs had the TNT, and it was like the Turner Network.
Oh yeah.
Like TNT logo on the dynamite. That was pretty funny.
Yeah.
There are a few parts in there that made me chuckle.
Yeah.
Yeah, just chuckle though. Other than that, it was terrible. Right?
It was fun to review it though, because we usually like most of the movies we watch, but we really hated this one. So it was fun to rip it apart a little bit and do something different.
Spike Lee, his brother directed this one.
I didn't know that.
Yeah. I didn't know it was Spike Lee's brother. Wow. Okay.
Huh. Yeah, I like his stuff though, like his other movies. I like Girls Trip. He did Girls Trip, I like that one.
The Best Man, I think.
Yeah, I think he did that one. I haven't seen that one, but I know I hear it's good. But what else did he do? He did that Martin Lawrence movie too that I like. Welcome Home, Roscoe Jenkins. I watched that with my mom, and
Yeah.
it was really good. I thought that was really funny.
Yeah, I think the original Space Jam, we like it more just because it's nostalgic. We love Michael Jordan. Being, kids from Illinois that grew up with the Bulls back then. But yeah, LeBron's a better actor than MJ.
And you noticed how the movie started exactly the same. Like they showed a time lapse of, I guess, Jordan's career and the old one, and then this one, LeBron's career, like the same thing.
Yeah. It's just funny because LeBron's changed teams so many times and Jordan just had the Bulls. Like you don't see that anymore, you know. Usually players are all changing multiple teams. Jordan's just Bulls throughout.
Yeah.
And if you guys
stuck with the same.
If you guys notice, when the movie starts, this isn't really a spoiler, but when LeBron's a kid in the beginning and he's playing like his Game Boy, and the coach snatches his Game Boy away, pay very close attention. The coach is bald. And then when he tells LeBron, get up there and start playing basketball, when the camera shows him again, he has a full head of hair.
Really? I didn't really notice that.
No, unless he has like the fastest hair growth. Damn.
LeBron needs to find what he used, if that's the case. That actor is from The Wire. I noticed him from The Wire and several other things that I've seen.
Yeah,
I'm pretty sure he's on The Wire. Yeah.
Yeah.
And you guys talked about Gunpowder Milkshake. I love that movie.
Yeah, we loved it. I thought it was really fantastic. You were the one that was talking about it, so I saw it on Netflix. I'm like, Niall was talking about this, checked it out, loved it.
Yeah, and I love the cast. Michelle Yeoh.
Yeah.
Carla Gugino. I've been saying Karen Gillan like wrong this whole time. I used to say Karen Gilligan, like Gilligan Island.
Yeah.
The whole time.
Karen Gillan. She's a good actress, man. I loved her in Doctor Who from like 2012, 2013. If you guys have ever seen it, she was awesome. And that's first time I saw her. And then like see her progress in her career and getting all these big roles now.
Yeah, Daughter of Thanos. I want to see her in more action movies though after this.
Me too. She's big. She's like a tall girl.
Like she's like 6 something. Yeah.
Yeah, she looked a lot bigger than the rest of the cast. I never noticed that before.
Yeah, and she has the build for it. Yeah.
Angela Bassett was awesome.
She was, and I love the idea of like the library. It reminds me very much of John Wick, which I don't want to get too much into that. Everyone said that, but it made me think: what other places could you go to? Like how John Wick was the hotel. This was the library. Or like some everyday places where like agents could be, like the DMV or something.
A church, maybe. Could be hiding in the church in the back. I don't know.
That'd be cool. Yeah, I'm here because I need to.
Because people aren't at church every day, so you can hide out there and do your thing. Be like assassins with guns.
What about like a FedEx driver? Like I'm here to drop off a package.
Yeah. Yeah, it was a fun movie, man. Watched with Molly downstairs. Had a great time with the soundtrack. I love the music in the movie. And visually it was beautiful. It reminded me of like Drive. Like a lot of neon colors.
Had neon, and it had reminded me of that Ryan Gosling movie. You said Drive, but the other one that he directed. Only God Forgives.
Only God Forgives. Yep, that one too.
Neon Demon.
Even little Tarantino. I thought it reminded me of some Tarantino flicks. Kill Bill.
It did, yeah. My dad said that, yeah. Especially when they're fighting in the office, the big tooth, the dentist.
Yes, there's
right out of Kill Bill.
I love that scene in the bowling alley.
It's
a great scene.
And the woman, the mother, Lena Headey, Headey, something like that. Yeah, she's been in a ton of stuff. I like her too.
Yeah, Game of Thrones, Cersei.
Yeah,
but yeah, she's been in a ton of stuff. She was really good.
And Paul Giamatti, he's gonna Giamatti, so he was
played himself.
Yeah. And that little girl was from that Batista movie, My Spy.
Was it? Okay. I was trying. She looked familiar.
Yeah. Armando, you know that one, right?
I know it. I didn't see it, but I know the girl you're talking about.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I know the girl. Yeah, I didn't see this movie, but it looked good. I just haven't seen it yet. They kind of looked like you said, John Wicky to me, so I was like, I'll check it out at some point.
It was originally supposed to be in theaters.
Oh, okay. I didn't know that.
Yeah, and then they're like, screw it, just put it on Netflix, even though they could have put it in theaters by now since they held off so long, but whatever.
There's been buzz around this movie at like film festivals. We've been talking about it, so I'm really interested. In Cannes Film Festival.
Yeah.
And no one is talking about this movie, but I finally saw it last night. The Forever Purge. Has anyone seen that?
Not yet. I want to, but I haven't seen it yet.
Henry did. He saw it at the theater with his brother. So we gotta wait, hear what he thought. I haven't seen it.
Alrighty. Well, I don't know how Henry feels, but me personally, I like it. Hey, what's up, Kevin?
What's up, guys?
What's up, man?
About the Space Jam.
Oh, you talking about Space Jam?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm the only one who likes it so far.
I didn't hate it. I know Logan and Bob, you hated it, right? You guys hated it?
We didn't like it as much as Niall here.
Yeah, we hated it. I gave it 1 out of 5.
Mondo, what
I
about you?
gave it a 2.5 out of 5.
No, I didn't even rate it. That's how bad it was to me. I didn't like it at all.
I thought it was all right.
Yeah.
It's not Jordan's. Did you guys discuss the differences or no?
No.
Okay, I'll save it then.
All right, Kevin, one thing I do want to say, because I don't know if you noticed, in the beginning when LeBron is a kid and he's playing his Game Boy and the coach was like, hey, stop playing games, get out there and start playing.
Yeah.
Look at the coach. The coach is bald, but the moment he tells LeBron, get out there and play, and the camera cuts back to him, not even 10 seconds later, he has a full head of hair.
Oh, wow, I didn't notice that.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was okay. I would give it like 2.5 out of 5, maybe. I didn't hate
That's what I gave it. Yeah. I didn't hate it altogether, no. But definitely like the first one better. The music, there wasn't any memorable music.
No
Bill Murray. Yeah.
Or Wayne Knight. No, yeah. That was
Wayne Knight.
Yeah.
Mhm.
What if R. Kelly did a song from prison for the movie? I believe I could pee again. Boom.
At first, I was like, who's that supposed to be? And I was like, oh my God, that's supposed to be Mr. Freeze.
He looked like the guy from Bogus Journey, Bill and Ted's Bogus Journey too.
Yeah.
The
Death.
Yeah.
Death.
Yeah, like it looked like going to Comic-Con or going to like a college costume party. Spirit Halloween costumes, like, low grade quality.
And Kevin, one thing we talked about was Michael Jordan and LeBron. I think, me personally, what we all kind of agreed that LeBron is the better actor.
Yeah. I liked LeBron in Trainwreck.
Yeah.
Yeah. Mhm.
Yeah, I thought he was really funny in Trainwreck. Yeah, like LeBron is, he's the better actor.
And Don Cheadle was having a lot of fun. We also talked about that.
Don Cheadle was this, where, probably got so much money for that movie. It's like, oh, whatever, I'll have fun with this.
And we left off.
I bet they paid him.
Yeah. We left off with Gunpowder Milkshake. Did you watch that?
No, I didn't watch that yet. How was it?
No, it was good. I loved it.
Yeah, I loved it. Gave it a 4 out of 5. Mm-hmm. Really good female-driven action flick. A lot of fun.
Can I tell you a weird story? I started the Tomorrow War. Like I saw the trailer and I said, this reminds me of Edge of Tomorrow. And I swear to God, I watched Edge of Tomorrow again instead.
Little similar to that. I mean, the time traveling things, but Chris Pratt, I enjoyed it. I thought it was pretty good, just for like a fun little sci-fi.
Yeah, I thought the last half hour was a little too quick.
Yeah, too quick to the climax there and figuring out how to defeat them and everything.
Exactly.
Yeah,
but I did think the part where they got zapped into the future and it fucks up and they fall from this. That was
cool. Yeah,
that was
yeah. I put myself in the character's shoes there. Yeah. That was well done.
I liked it,
and it sounded like it killed it for Amazon, and they fast tracked the sequel already. So
yeah, I like the monsters. I like the monster design. I thought the monster design was.
They looked pretty cool. Yeah, they spent some money on it for sure.
And some of the effects are out pretty good too.
J.K. Simmons as the dad. I liked him. God, he's buff as hell, man. He's like 70.
Yeah, he's jacked.
Yeah.
Imagine when he was in Justice League. Remember that picture where he was like just pumping iron?
Yeah. You didn't see it though in the movie in Justice League. Here you see it. He's in a wife beater and like he's jacked, man. He's ripped.
Did you enjoy the relationship between him and his daughter? Like, did you buy it?
It was cool.
Yeah.
I thought it was cool. That was a cool plot point. I like the black dude too.
Yeah. Yes.
He
was good.
What's up?
He was in Good Boys. That's what I know him from, I think.
Yes, that's where he's from. He's also in Mike and Dave need wedding dates.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Oh, that guy. Yeah. I know the guy you're talking about.
Is he there just to be, cracking jokes?
Yeah.
So.
He reminds me of the other guy from the Eric Andre show. I forgot his name.
Hannibal Buress.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah. I kind of get that vibe. Yeah.
Yeah. He's like Hannibal.
Yeah.
Dry, very sarcastic, witty comebacks. Yeah.
Somewhere Hannibal Buress heard that and he's like, whack. But Henry, you need to talk about Halloween Kills. Obviously, you saw the trailer.
Yeah. It just looks insane. It looks like it's just one long, it's going to be like however long it is, 2 hours, we'll say at the most, just like one long killing spree. It looks, just from the trailer, you can tell it's just going to be him killing one person after the other. Plot's going to be thin. It's just going to be him just like taking revenge from the bullshit that happened at the end of the film with Laurie trying to trap him in there. And somehow he gets out of the burning house, of course. It's just preposterous, but we love it anyway. He's back. And it looks fucking brutal. It looks like the ultimate slasher like they're talking about.
Yeah.
So hopefully they can, hopefully they increase the suspense in this one, because obviously from the original it was more suspense. It wasn't just about all the kills and stuff. So I'm hoping that it's not just I hope it's not just him brutalizing everybody. I hope that they have some more moments where it's more suspenseful and stuff. But yeah, I'm more interested in it than I was in the first one, especially after seeing the first one. Although the first one wasn't terrible or anything, but I just had higher expectations for it.
I really liked the last one. The first one I liked.
Did you?
A lot. I went to see it in the theater, and I took my cousin to go see it, and then he's not into horror movies, so I was like, let's just get out and go watch something. And it was like the only new thing that looked good at the time, so went to see it. He was like, oh my god, I don't see too many horror movies. He was like very, very into that last movie.
Was he? Okay.
Awesome. That beginning scene where they go to the wherever he's at, is it a prison or a sanitarium?
I think it's a sanitarium.
Sanitarium. Yeah, that intro scene like gave me goosebumps. If they would have matched that with the rest of the movie, it would have worked better for me.
Yeah.
But I didn't hate it or anything.
Yeah.
This is a little pet peeve I have with movies, just going back to Halloween, when they show like an insane asylum and everyone is just crazy and clapping and
giggling.
Yeah. Crazy people don't act like that. At least not
they don't.
Yeah, it's very cliche.
Yeah. And everyone was like, and then Michael was just the only one who was like, calm and cool.
Right. Running the yard. He's running the yard. They know not to fuck with him. But yeah, I can't wait till Halloween Kills, especially with Anthony Michael Hall as Tommy Doyle. I want to see what he does with that baseball bat that we've seen in the stills and the
he
trailer.
Gets killed 5 minutes in the movie.
Probably. Yeah.
That's what I'm afraid of. All these characters returning from the original. You have Tommy and then Lindsay, played by Kyle Richards, returning. She's going to get killed.
Yeah.
The nurse from the first movie is going to be back, whatever her name is, going to get killed. It's going to be a killing spree. I'm hoping they do more with the characters they're bringing back instead of them just being a person that gets slaughtered.
I like most of the Halloween movies. So, I mean, I don't know, like even the bad ones to me, I have fun with. I don't know why. It's one of those things, like I just like the character. So whatever they do with him, I'm usually into what they do. Even if it's not great, I mean, I hope it is. It looks good. So, I mean, I hope it delivers on what they're going to do. It looked crazy, like you were saying. And I just hope it delivers on what it's supposed to do. We got to have like a good like horror movie because it comes out in October, right? It's October.
Yep. October.
Yeah. Yeah.
October 15th. Yep.
Okay. Yeah. No, it's gonna be. I think it's gonna be a good time. Like I don't know. I just for some reason I get good vibes with it. I'm like it feels like it's gonna be a good time in the theater.
The way he uses that saw in the beginning with the firefighter cutting.
Yes. That looks awesome. That seems the way that's shot too looks awesome. It's gonna be a cool opening. Him coming out of the flames.
The mask looks cool too, how it's kind of charred, although it would be completely melted if he was really down in the burning ass room like that.
Yeah. Yeah, something menacing about him.
Yeah.
The actor too. I thought he was great in the first movie. Michael was the best part, obviously. I thought the first Halloween is gonna be the best part of this one. It's like 70 years old and he's angry.
I like how they acknowledge it's like senior citizen Michael Myers.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Have him driving into Denny's to get the senior citizen discount.
The moon's over Miami at like 3:00 and he calls it dinner or supper.
Yeah, supper. He sits down, he has blood all over his hands. Coffee.
And then he comes across the girls from Gunpowder Milkshake in the diner. That's
Exactly. They just kill him.
Yeah,
Yeah.
check out Gunpowder Milkshake. You'll like it.
It's definitely a good time. Yeah, just
It's fun.
even the way it's shot, the way it looks is beautiful.
The music's awesome.
As are the females. They're all good. They all kill it in the film. Karen Gillan, Lena Headey, Angela Bassett's in it.
Carla Gugino,
Carla Gugino.
Ow, ow.
Oh,
so
Snake Eyes.
that was it. I almost said Snake.
Oh,
Snake
Snake
Eyes.
Eyes. Speaking of Snake Eyes, anybody see that turd this weekend?
No.
My brother-in-law saw it. He's like, it was bad, just really terrible. I was like, I tried to warn you, but you went and saw it anyway. He went and saw it at a drive-in, but he said it was bad.
Apparently, he's
I didn't even know Samara Weaving was in it before I saw the poster.
They're lie.
Yes.
I
I'll
don't know.
watch it.
It just looked like a movie from 2008 to me that I would just be like, I'm not going to go see this. I'll wait until it's on USA at like 2 p.m. or something.
Yeah.
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 That'll be like 5 years from now, but okay.
They'll
Yeah.
show it with the other G.I. Joe movie that I didn't watch.
Yeah, exactly.
I heard the action was shitty. It was like the cinematography was really bad in that movie, Snake Eyes. I heard, and they don't make him like a good character. He's kind of a dick. I heard in the movie.
So what? They'll just reboot G.I. Joe for the 4th time until they get it right.
It's sad. They have such
Probably.
good property, man. They don't know what to do with it. They can
Mhm.
really make a huge universe with that property. They can't do it.
But is it better than the one with The Rock and Bruce Willis?
Oh, no, I don't
That's
think
that's
so.
the one I didn't see.
Oh,
Yeah, I don't think so. I don't think it's as good as that one. That one's not that good.
Henry, before you had your McAllister sandwich, that sounds very fancy. Oh, we were going to talk about what was the movie we were going to talk about, Logan?
The Last Purge. She
The
saw.
Purge. Yeah, I saw The Purge last night. What did you think of it?
I think I went to the bathroom at the wrong part. I like had to go like right away, right when the purge was happening, the actual purge. I didn't know it was going to be right away, like 10 minutes into the movie. So I missed that whole scene, although I assumed that it was real quick because, you know, the film just dealt with the aftermath really from that. I don't know. I wasn't too into it, honestly. The actors weren't as, you know, I didn't really buy Josh Lucas in the role. He wasn't a strong enough actor for me to follow throughout the whole film. I do like, I can't think of his name. It's like Tenach or whatever. He was the immigrant in the movie. That guy's from Narcos Mexico. I like that guy. He's a good actor. But they didn't focus enough on him, I thought, for the movie. I don't know. I thought they should have given him some more. It had some good kills and stuff, but I don't know. It wasn't anything special for me. And I didn't even see the last two probably since the Frank Grillo one. I think that was the second one.
How many are there?
This is the 5th one.
5th one.
I've only seen the first one, and I thought it was okay. I didn't think it was anything special.
Oh, okay. I don't know. I don't know if I'm just in a happy mood lately, but I liked the
You
first.
liked it?
Yeah.
Did you watch the show? Because I know
No, I
there was a
didn't
show.
watch the show. No,
Okay. I know it was a show.
I don't
too.
think anyone.
Yeah.
Really.
USA.
No, it was on USA. Yeah, there was a few seasons of it. I never saw it.
No, I like how they which by the way, they said this is the last Purge movie, but it's not. They'll do some things.
They'll reboot it.
I read that the director of this second one, I think maybe even the first one, wants to do another one with Grillo, the character,
Yes,
Frank Grillo's character.
That was a good one. That was one of my favorites of the Purge series.
Yeah.
But it ends, even the way it ends is like, oh, we might come back. You never know.
Yeah. They set it up for another one.
And
If it made-
I liked how they resolved it at the end of the movie. I will say that I liked how they kind of, those two characters, Josh Lucas and the other guy, how they came together to work together. But yeah, I don't know. Wasn't anything great for me. It wasn't a total waste of time or anything. It just wasn't one of my favorites.
And the thing is with the Purge movies, like no one ever leaves a Purge movie saying, geez, I wonder what they were trying to say. Like everything's very on the nose with everything, like how we treat immigrants, America, Republicans, Democrats, whatever.
Yeah.
So it's very, I guess, on the nose. But
Right.
one little nitpick with the movie that I have, and I know it's not politically correct, but I'll say it anyway. They have a guy with like a big swastika on his face.
Oh, yeah.
So they're pretty much saying these people are racist, but
Yeah.
their way of being racist is like they'll look at like a Mexican person and they'll say, "You, brownie," and I'm like,
Yeah.
unless they're the nicest racist murderer, I'm like brownie is not that bad. Everybody likes brownies. It's a good dessert.
Right.
That's their way of being racist, and I'm like, you got the swastika on the face, so it's like if you're gonna go there, just go there.
Yeah.
Wasn't that the same guy that ended up raping somebody in the movie, and then that's when he got his demise because everybody else attacked him or something?
If it made money, they're gonna put out another one. Jason Blum is all about
I
that.
think this is the one where it's like it didn't perform well at the box office.
Yeah, I haven't heard anything about it, so I'm assuming it didn't do too well.
Mhm.
It didn't look like it was very expensive to make, so if they can do a couple weeks where it makes 20 million at least, they probably made money somehow.
Well, I mean, Blumhouse is notorious for putting out movies quick and cheap, so
Yeah.
which is a good thing, I guess, if they're good movies.
Speaking of that, like I said in the text message for our group, Freaky, I noticed they added it on HBO Max.
Yeah.
So if anybody hasn't seen it yet, Logan, I know you need to watch it. Check it out on there.
You still
HBO
haven't
Max.
seen it?
Oh,
watching.
seen them? Oh, wow.
I have not seen it. I know.
You'll love that. You'll love that movie.
I know.
Stuff. Yeah, you'll love it.
I watched it last night.
Which is
I
good.
liked it a lot. I had a lot of fun with that movie. Like, I was just like, okay, let me just watch something that's like, I just like how it didn't take itself so seriously. It was just like, here's the thing, here's the setup, and then let's just start killing people whenever we get a chance. And like they really like took I thought a good advantage of the premise that they had. They did a lot with it, I thought, to keep it interesting, like for its whole runtime. And I thought Vince Vaughn was really, really good.
He was.
Like, yeah, I was surprised because like I'm so used to him as a kid. Like, he was always just, oh, I'm the fast talking guy. He always knows what to say. And then this one, he has to play like a teenage girl.
Girl.
Yeah.
He did his best Jack Black from Jumanji. Just put it that way.
Yeah. Yeah, no, it was crazy. I was surprised. Like, I was like, okay, it's rated R, so I knew it was gonna be violent. But then there was that one part where somebody there was a thing with a saw. I was like, okay, they really did went out with that rating.
I think I told you guys on the podcast the original title was Freaky Friday the 13th, but legally they couldn't do that.
Oh yeah, I remember you saying that. Yeah.
Yeah, which I love that title, by the way.
It's a good title.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That pretty much sums up the movie.
Yeah, that director's cool.
I'm excited. It's on HBO Max. I'll watch it.
Check it out.
Yeah, I like the girl too. The girl was really good.
Yeah,
she was. I always had a crush on her because she was on a show it's like a sitcom I watched years ago, and called Gary Unmarried, and she played like Jay Moore's daughter. And what else was she in? She was in Bad Teacher. I remember she was in Bad Teacher. I've been seeing her in like stuff for a long time.
She's gonna be an Ant-Man.
That's right. She's the daughter, right?
That's right.
Yeah.
Locked her in.
Yeah.
I assume like the daughter's gonna have a pretty big part if they're gonna have someone like her in it.
Yeah, that's what I feel like. Big Little Lies. She was in Big Little Lies too.
Catherine Newton.
Yeah,
Catherine Newton.
Catherine Newton. Mm-hmm.
Catherine Newton. Isn't she supposed to be in the new Scream movie? Or am I making that up? I could have sworn.
Let's see.
I thought so. I could have sworn she was another like a Blumhouse movie coming out.
I feel like everybody young under the age of 30 is in the new Scream movie.
Upcoming project says Ant-Man. Let's see.
Okay.
She was also in Big Little Lies.
That's a good show.
Pokemon movie, Cock Blockers.
Mm-hmm.
Little Women. Oh, we saw her, Logan, in *Halt and Catch Fire*.
That's what it was.
That's a good show. Yeah, she's really good in that.
That was an awesome show.
Yeah, really good show. Love
really
it.
Underrated show that nobody knows about.
Yeah, I tried to get my mom into it when she was looking for something to watch. I don't think it was not her thing. So I like it so much. I was trying to tell anybody who watches any TV and they don't have any time, like, you should watch *Halt and Catch Fire*.
I fell behind in that show when this basically shifts to the two women.
Yeah.
Oh, it gets good.
That's
it gets really good.
The last season, I want to pick it up, and I heard it gets really good.
Yeah, it does.
It's one of those shows that are, it's so smart. It's mostly dialogue. So a lot of people just are like, they're halfway into it. A week goes by and then they stop watching it kind of, and then they need to pick it up later.
Yeah.
But if you continuously watch it, it hits its stride and keeps going. The seasons are well crafted and everything. Yeah. It's a smart show, like Mad Men and that, like, not just your standard.
The computer age, right? Like the first season was about the
computer revolution.
Yeah.
And back in the day, it starts in like the 70s, 80s, goes to the 90s, and then maybe early 2000s, if I remember, in the last season.
Something like
that. I think so.
Yeah. It's really great performances in that show. Lee Pace, Mackenzie Davis, Scoot McNairy.
Oh, Last of Us.
Last of Us, hell yeah. I'm excited for that. They just casted that lady from Mindhunter.
That's a good
Anna Torv.
Yep. She's playing Tess, which is one of Joel's like allies or whatever.
Yeah.
I read that each episode of the show, what's the budget?
It's a lot.
Eight figures. So 10 mil plus per episode. So,
jeez.
Wow.
One of the most expensive shows ever made.
I heard like the script is amazing. Every episode is amazing. Like some guy read it. I forgot who it was. It may have been what's his name? Mandalorian.
Pedro Pascal.
Yes.
Pascal. I believe it if the guy from Chernobyl is involved, just how well written that show was.
Phenomenal.
Yeah.
I'm really excited. I got a good feeling about this. It's in the right hands. Got a good cast that keeps it building.
Yeah. Hopefully it's gonna
be dark.
Video game movies.
I'm hoping it captures that atmosphere of the first game when I started playing it and just like fell into that world, post-apocalyptic world, and feel like you're in that situation. It's gonna be really dark and awesome.
Keep elements from the second game out.
Yeah, that'll probably be another season if they do that, which I'll pass on.
Abby.
Abby's like I was saying, Abby's gonna be played by Dolph Lundgren. Look at you, Jess Arms. I must break you.
I still need to finish the second game, man. I play a little at a time, and then I don't play for weeks, and then I need to finish it.
I say finish it, man. Just finish it.
Yeah, I will. I'm just going so slow at it. I need to focus on it for a week and knock it out.
Where are you in it?
I know somebody's asked me this too, and I'm trying to describe it, but it sounds like the rest of the game. Like,
who you playing? Oh, who are you playing as?
I'm the girl, like Ellie. Yeah, I'm Ellie. She's with this other girl, and they're like going around, and there's these other people in like warehouses and stuff that they keep coming upon.
Still got ways to go.
Okay.
Yeah.
I figured.
Go ahead, Armando.
Yeah, I never finished the first. I like the first game a lot. I never finished it because just things got in the way. But like that was one of the few games I remember it was really, really scary to me. Like, I got really invested in it because sometimes when you would play, the controller would vibrate, and I was like really getting invested in the story. Like I would get legitimately scared. Oh my God, I don't want to go this way. I don't want to go that way. And I wonder how that's going to translate to a TV show, because it's interactive. Games are interactive. I feel like that's why that stuff is so hard to translate to that medium, because a movie or a TV show is like so passive. You're just there to just experience it. Like I just wonder how it's going to be. I mean, it's HBO. It'll be good, hopefully. But I don't know. It's one of those things we just have to wait and see how it goes. But it seems like they got good quality people working on it. I watched, because Chernobyl was a rough watch, like heavy stuff. But like you really did care for the characters and like what was going on. You really got into like how like horrid that situation was. That hopefully whoever's like if that guy can bring that kind of feel to this, hopefully it can match what the game was. But I'm just saying this as somebody who's not really a video game person. But that's all I can say about it.
Yeah, it's in good hands. I'm really excited for it. I'm excited for like maybe a little teaser of what they've been working on, just to kind of see what they're going for in terms of like the vibe and atmosphere.
Yeah.
But I feel like it's in good hands. It's going to be awesome.
Yeah, because HBO, they're like most of their stuff is usually pretty high quality. Even if it's most of the stuff that I don't like, it's not even really that it was badly made. Sometimes there's just certain things that it's just not for me. That I can at least be like, okay, they put a lot of work into it, and I can see that it appeals to somebody.
Oh, that's how Deadwood is.
That's exactly how I feel about Deadwood. Yeah, I've tried that show like 3 or 4 times, and I'm trying to get into it. It doesn't do it for me.
I'm on the 3rd season right now. It was hard to get into. It's like the production, the sets, the set is like everything, including the acting, is incredible. It feels like a real town. You really peep. But it's just there's no solid story. But now I know I'm starting to understand why people got pissed that the show was canceled, because now in season 3, I think I'm on episode 6. Things are starting to happen in the town. They just established a bank. They're going to open up a theater. So it seems like the series was canceled as it was like starting to really find its stride.
Yeah,
it's cool.
HBO has been one of my favorite networks forever. They always put out quality TV.
Did anyone watch Rome? I heard Rome was pretty badass.
I watched it. I watched it with my mom. It was really good. She's really into history. Like the first season, it has like a really solid story, and then because it got canceled because it was too expensive, the second season just skips over some stuff. But like, it's a really good like
I want to watch
quality.
It too.
Yeah, it's really good. I would recommend it.
Yeah, at one point in my life, I tried to go through every HBO show just to see it. Yeah, and now it's too hard. They have too many new shows. I can't keep up with it. But
yeah.
Did anyone watch The White Lotus?
I did. I saw it.
No.
I like it.
I've heard some buzz on it though.
I like it. It's weird. Like I can see like it's not. I don't think it's gonna get like a lot of people talking the way like Mayor of Easttown was when everybody was talking about that every week. Yeah. It's good. But it's Mike White, and the thing with Mike White, he's a very niche guy. Like his writing is so particular. Because I liked Enlightened, and that was another show he had on there. And that show has like the same. This has the same feel where it's just very dry. It's funny, but it's like very, very dry humor to it. That I can see some people just be like, okay, there's nothing going on here. Because it seems like it's gonna build to something, and like I kind of want to see what happens, just because like the characters are interested, but they're like so privileged and spoiled. There's even one guy, like the guy that runs the whole like resort, basically has to tell like one of the trainees how you got to treat these people like babies because they don't know what they want. And you got to make sure they get everything that they ask for. And like everybody in it is like just kind of like you can't really root for anybody on it, but like everybody's good in it. Like Connie Britton, she's in it. I like Connie Britton a lot. She's not the biggest part of it, but she's really, really good in her part. And Alexander Daddario is in it, and there's like a funny thing with her husband because he's like making a big deal because they ordered a room, and he's mad like, oh, we ordered this room, you paid us the same amount for the room that we're in, like you downgraded us, right? He's like, well, I double booked the rooms, but the guy that basically said the manager of the hotel didn't know that. So like there's this whole thing where he's like he's resentful of the manager, and they have like this weird thing where they clearly don't like each other, but the show they don't ever actually say it, but he's clearly like, oh, this guy he took away our room, and we got to see the people that are leaving. He told us they're leaving on Wednesday, but no, they're leaving on Tuesday, so they need to give us that room now. And that's like his whole thread. And Alexander Daddario, she's basically like, I think she's like a but she writes like for like an internet site, and the whole thing with her characters basically, well, I want to write, and I've always wanted to do this, I got all these connections. She's like, no, I have money. The husband's like, I have money, so you're not gonna write anymore. You're gonna raise our kids, and we're gonna be a family. You don't have to write anymore. You can afford not to write. You don't need to write for all these all this trash. You can just stay home and be a wife. And then there's a whole thing where Connie Britton hates Alexander Daddario because she's like, oh, you wrote an article about me. And it's like a whole thing where she hates her because she's resentful of it. And there's also, what's the other? Oh, Steve Zahn. Steve Zahn's in it. And that was nice to see him back because I haven't seen him in something else.
Oh, wow. Yeah.
Yeah. And he has a whole thing where he thought he had cancer. And so like the first 2 episodes is like, maybe he has cancer, maybe he doesn't. He's like, I want to connect with the family. But like none of them really cared. They're all in their own little world because the 2 daughters, they just stay on their phones all the time. And then he's like trying to connect with the son, and the son doesn't care. The son is like so lazy. He's just so into his stuff. He literally goes into a pool with like a Nintendo Switch. And he has like a Nintendo Switch on one hand, and then like a drink in the other, and a charger in the other hand. Yeah.
The last thing I think I saw Steve Zahn in was in like those Diary of a Wimpy Kid movies.
Oh yeah, I forgot about those.
Yeah.
Yeah, but he's good in this. I like it so far. I can see though, like I think people like it. I guess it's people talk about it enough, and it's like a mini series, so they'll have to wrap it up like how the story's gonna go. But so far, like I really enjoy where it's going each week, where it's gonna go, and the cast is really good in it.
On the topic of HBO Max, I watched this Woodstock 99 documentary last night.
Oh yeah.
It's pretty good. It was entertaining because, I went to a lot of those concerts back in the day. I didn't go to Woodstock 99, but Korn, Limp Bizkit, Rage Against the Machine, it was like their heyday, like when they're the biggest new metal. So I remember I went to a lot of those shows back in the day. And this was just about how, like, before what was that festival that was, Fire Festival that went totally wrong and chaotic and they fucked it up. Woodstock was like just as
Fire Festival.
Yeah, the Fire Festival. It's like that. It's like just like everything that went wrong and how people basically torched the whole place by the time it was over, and how it was like 100 degrees every single day, and like people were going crazy. The sewage backed up. It was leaking all over the place. You had people swimming in it. You had the performers up there. Like they hired like these new metal performers, and then they'd throw in like Dave Matthews Band, Alanis Morissette. And like the whole crowd were like 20-year-old white kids with like anger issues that liked that kind of music back in the day. So like they're just going ape shit, pulling stuff down, lighting it on fire. Like they torched like all these semis and pretty much all the PA systems by the end. By the time it ended, like it was just total and utter like chaos there. But it was pretty interesting. They showed some performances and stuff from it. It was pretty good watch.
I remember the Limp Bizkit performance.
Yeah, they're the guys that did put on the Woodstock event that were in charge of running it. They ran the original ones, then they came back and did one in '94. Well, then they ended up doing this one in '99. So it was like the original people, where they put this one in an abandoned Air Force base that had been abandoned like a few years earlier. Somebody had sold it. So they put it on this, and it was like nothing but asphalt there, and it was like 100 degrees. So everybody was just getting cooked all the days. They didn't have enough water. Like it's just like the biggest fuck up. Yeah.
I remember on VH1 when I used to watch I Love the 90s, like they showed the Woodstock 99 thing, and they just all they had clips of was just people dancing in mud and rolling in the mud. That's all I remember from it.
They were talking about that. They're like, the people thought it was nothing but mud, but really it was from all those porta potties backed up. They had started leaking. And they would show people rolling around in it, like covered in it. And they're like, these people didn't know that it was sewage. And man. What I meant to say earlier was the promoters were trying to blame it on all the musical acts for like inciting the violence. Because like when Limp Bizkit was on, Fred Durst was like, I want you to take all your, all the shit from your life, all the negative feelings, the boss that you hate, the teachers you hate, and just release it right now during break stuff. And that's when everybody started going ape shit and pulling stuff down and lighting it on fire. So they're trying to blame the whole thing on them, all the artists and stuff. It's just, the whole thing was just wild.
Wasn't Fred Durst on a door? It was like crowd surfing or something like that.
They pulled out this plywood that they had on like these makeshift, what the hell do you call them? Places where the cameramen were and stuff. They pulled it off the side and pulled it down. They were crowd surfing on it. And then they ended up lighting them on fire. Jeez. Like that. Yeah. It's wild. It was a wild documentary.
Crazy kids.
And then MTV was there reporting on it, and like everybody was throwing bottles. MTV had to hightail it out of there. They said they like packed up in their van and like got the fuck out of there because they were afraid for their lives. Like when Carson Daly went out there, because it was at that time TRL was like Backstreet Boys, and it was like Britney Spears, but then it was Korn and Limp Bizkit. So it was like these two genres colliding and all these angry ass fans. So MTV got chased out of there.
Wasn't Kurt Loder there too?
Kurt Loder, yeah.
Okay.
And the promoters were like, yeah, MTV made it sound like it was worse than it was when they reported it. They were talking about all these sexual assaults and everything bad happening there. But just by the footage, you could see that it was just chaotic there. It's a miracle that more people didn't die there. It followed this one guy that went, he was young at the time, probably like 20, just fresh out of college. He went there with his buddy. His buddy kept a journal, and like in the end, like all he wanted to do was go in the mosh pit for Metallica. Well, at the end of the documentary, you find out that his buddy died in the pit because he had hypothermia. So that was pretty sad at the end. Yeah, he lost his friend, and he was like, yeah, the worst part was having to tell his mom. So like he broke down at the end. That was pretty tough to watch, but yeah, it was pretty crazy documentary.
It's like completely different than the original Woodstock in '69.
Yeah,
where it was hippies.
It showed that contrast.
Yeah, hippies, unity, smoking weed, dropping acid, hippie life, peace compared to the chaos.
Right.
Do you want to get into movies that everyone hates that we love? Oh, I'm gonna start off here. I'm gonna get a lot of hate for this. Oh man, I'll say I read the books, loved the movies when they came out, saw them in theaters. Twilight, honestly.
All right, that's not
bad.
That's not.
No?
They're fun.
Okay.
No, that's fun.
It as a 50
I like
Shades of
those.
Grey.
Yeah. I just rewatched.
Like, please don't say that.
I just rewatched them on Netflix. They just released them and we watched them in Molly. They're not that bad. I've seen worse.
Oh yeah,
These are good.
They're mindless. They're easy to digest. They're fun.
Yeah, they're fun. CGI's bad, but
I watched them when Amazon Prime had them with my cousin, and we had such a good time because like they're good. They're like, I think they're good for what they're doing. What they accomplish with those. They're good. Just people just hate them because it's like, oh, it's not a comic book thing, or it's not like cool. So it's just so easy to pick on, But I thought those movies were entertaining for what they were. I didn't think there was anything really wrong with them to exist. Like some people, when they finished it, people were like, oh, thank God the series is over. I was like, I mean, people like it. I didn't really see what was so like worth getting mad over, or really worth picking on about it. I mean, they did what they did with it. It was what they set out to do with it. And I mean, the fans were happy with it.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. And they stayed true to the books for the most part. I thought it turned out pretty good.
Yeah.
So that's a few not great performances, and CGI was spotty, but
yeah,
I've seen worse.
I liked Michael Sheen in it. Michael Sheen was crazy in that movie. He was showing a lot of scenery in that movie. Like, he was having a good time. They were just like, just be at a 20 on a scale of 1 to 10. Be at a 20, like every scene you're in.
Yeah. He's like, you're immortal. We just watched it. The last movie is stacked. It's got Rami Malek.
Yeah, I forgot about that.
Yeah, Dakota Fanning, Lee Pace, Noel Fisher plays Mickey Malkovich. There's a bunch of people in it. Yeah, I'm like, I forgot like how many people are in that movie that are big actors now. Bryce Dallas Howard's in it. Robert Pattinson.
How many were there? Four total?
Five. The last one was two movies. So
right.
5.
I think I've seen the first 2, so maybe I'll have to go revisit them.
It's fun.
I never read the books either.
The books are good. I used to read those when I worked third shift overnight. I binged them. They're pretty good. I like vampires though, so I read all the Anne Rice books and stuff like that. But I thought they were pretty good.
Yeah, fight. I like the fight too at the end of the last one.
Yeah,
that part was really insane. Like how they put it together, like how it just resolves. It's kind of insane to me how it's like, oh, here it is, and then at the end you're like, that's it. Like I wasn't even mad. I was just like impressed by how crazy it got.
Yeah, they're like ripping off their heads and shit, and it's pretty brutal. Like pretty cool fight scene.
Yeah.
All big green screen, but it's fun.
And that baby was creepy.
Oh man,
that baby was like terrifying to watch. I was like, I one time, I think that same day I watched them, I was really tired, and I was like, oh, I legit thought like maybe that little girl was part of my dreams or something.
You said it's movies that people hate, but we love.
Yeah.
Is it too early if I say Space Jam?
No, I don't think so.
Yeah, That's what I'm thinking of right now.
Yeah, I think you're the only person that liked that movie that I know.
No, no one has liked it so far.
If we get a copy of it, we'll send it to you.
Oh, that'd be great. That with WW84, the crap just gets better.
Yeah.
Honestly, I don't know. Maybe I'm a little. I mean, it depends, I guess, who you ask, because everybody's different with what I'm about to say. I like most of the Adam Sandler movies after Big Daddy. Like, I know a lot of people say that's when you got to stop, but I grew up with him, so like for some reason, like I watched Anger Management so many times.
I like Anger Management.
That one is good. I like it. I like him and Jack Nicholson. I like the one part, for some reason it always sticks to my mind when they go to see like Adam Sandler's Bully, and then it's something like they're trying to say, oh, he was with you, and he's like, Jack Nicholson says to about Adam Sandler to John C. Reilly, oh, he was sleeping with your sister. There was a time where he pulled down his pants and then tried to tell her to lick it like it was an ice cream cone.
Yeah.
He's like a wildebeest, and he's like wildebeest. Yeah.
Yeah, that one I like. I like 8 Crazy Nights. I only saw once, but I do remember enjoying that one quite a bit. Mr. Deeds, I watched Mr. Deeds a lot too.
I like Mr. Deeds.
Yeah, Mr. Deeds I like too. Like I always remember when he had the fountain with the what was it, it was like Kool-Aid or something, or Dr. Pibb, I forgot. We had like soda in one of the fountains, in the water fountain.
Also, no, it's good. John Turturro in that movie's awesome.
Yeah, I love John Turturro.
He was the butler, right?
Yeah, the butler. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. What else do I like? I mean, I liked Click. I know a lot of people like it, but that one I didn't mind either. Like it was fun for what it was. It's crazy when it gets to like the dramatic parts, but I didn't mind them. They worked for me when I watched them at the time. Spanglish, I like Spanglish too. That one I know like some people are weird about it. Like there's always some people that are like, oh, that movie's bad, and then some people are like, oh no, it's better now. Like there'll be people who kind of change their mind on it. But that one I like too. Like that was like kind of Sandler being more serious, and he's like playing like a really weird, neurotic character in that movie. And I had a lot of fun when I saw that one, because I would watch all the Sandler movies when they were coming out on DVD. And that was just always my thing. I would be going home and me and my mom would watch them. And whenever a new one came out, I would always just watch them on DVD. Like even if they were in theaters, because I didn't go to the theaters as often then, I would just, when it came out on DVD, I was like, we got to go to Best Buy and get the latest Adam Sandler movie. So what else do I like? I also liked like after a while, I'm not into like Jack and Jill. That one I couldn't get into. But I mean, it exists. I mean,
even I think that one's bad, and I've been loving all the terrible movies.
Yeah, that one I couldn't get into at all. Like it has its moments. Like the Al Pacino stuff is fine, but like he's trying in a movie that like doesn't really give him much to do. But that one it's I don't think it's as bad as people say, but still not very good. Like I wouldn't say it's a movie I ever rewatch.
I would just go with it.
What's it?
Just go with it.
I just watched it on TV the other day.
I like that one.
Yeah, that one I like too. Yeah, it was.
Which one is that again?
That's the one where Adam Sandler, he and Jennifer Aniston have to be like a family because he's trying to impress this.
Oh
woman.
Yeah.
I like that one too. I haven't watched that one as often, and I like both of the grown-ups movies. Those I watch them when they're on TV, like all the time, like a lot of the time. If I'm doing things, I just put them on. That one was okay. That one I wasn't as into it, but yeah, I like the parts when they like it grew on me. Like I'm not as into like the stuff when they're at home and stuff. That stuff I don't like. When they go to Africa, like it kind of grew on me. But that one I don't mind. Like the Drew Barrymore ones that he does, those I enjoy. And I like You Don't Mess with the Zohan. That one kind of grew on me when it's on TV.
Yeah, that one's funny.
Yeah.
Like to insult people.
Yes. And then he was like, "What's that? Your hand?" And he's kicking him with his foot. Yeah. And yeah, I think I like most of the. Honestly, I like most of the Sandler movies. Like Jack and Jill's the only one I can get into, or that Ridiculous Six one. Those are the only ones I really couldn't get into.
Yeah, that one was bad.
Mm.
But Uncut Gems, you don't like that one, right? That one's
No,
terrible.
no, I love that movie.
Yeah.
No, I saw that in the theater with my mom. We went to see Uncut Gems together. She loved that movie. I was shocked by how much she was into it. But yeah, that one I like. I like a lot of his dramatic stuff too. Like I feel like as I think about it, I like a lot of his action more than I feel like I think about. Because even like the dramatic stuff, I didn't mind Reign Over Me. Reign Over Me, I liked. It was fine. Like it
What
was
about the other one? Punch Drunk Love.
I love that movie. Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah, that one's really good. Like he's like that one. I don't know what is something about his character I like. It fascinates me how weird he is. Like I don't know if I kind of relate to it in a way how awkward he is in that movie, in the way like he just kind of just acts weird. It's just kind of his typical Sandler thing, but kind of not really because it's a Paul Thomas Anderson movie. So it's like they just use that. It's like they use that same energy and just make something weirder with it.
Yeah.
You know, yeah. But I love that movie a lot.
Did you watch 100% Fresh, his comedy special?
I watched it. I kind of want to watch it again because, to be honest, I wasn't into it when I watched it. Like I don't know why I wasn't really into it, but I just want to give it.
Wasn't in the mood. Yeah.
Yeah, I think so. I think also I'm not really into like like his comedy albums. I was okay with them, but I wasn't as into that as the movie. So maybe that's also what it is. But I like the Farley song was really good.
Yeah.
Yeah, that part was really good. Yeah, but I think I'll defend a lot of Adam Sandler stuff in general, like even the 2000 stuff that you're not supposed to like. Like I don't like when people like to say, oh, well, you know, if you like grown-ups too, you don't like know how to like function in life. And I'm like, I guess, but I mean, they are what they are. At least Sandler made what he wanted. Like those are the few movies that I kind of feel like most recently where I feel like Sandler doesn't really make a brand. He just like, oh, this is funny. Just put it in here. Because I feel like now actors got to be like, oh, I got to have a brand. Follow him on Instagram and Facebook. Yeah. Like those movies feel like he's actually doing what he finds is fun. Like Grown Ups, I think he genuinely is like having fun with all those guys because he was really, you know, they're just talking. They just talk like regular guys. They're not just like, oh, well, we got to have a plot. The plot doesn't really matter. You're just watching guys goof off. Right. You just got money to do it.
The Expendables of comedy.
Basically, yeah. Basically, yeah. But I watched Grown Ups a lot recently because it's always on MTV or like MTV2 would like show those a lot lately. So if I'm doing stuff,
USA a lot.
What is it?
They show it on USA a lot.
They do that too, yeah. So I put it on in the background, whatever channel it's on. It's good background stuff, and I like hear the jokes. Like my cousin was really into the first movie because there's that whole thing about Boss Water. This kid, like Adam Sandler's son, is into Boss Water. So every time we used to see it, we used to, oh yeah, like in the movie, like in Grown Ups, we always see it at the store. We remember that because Colin Quinn too in that movie, he's like, oh, you know, I got some Boss Water for you, but I'll have it for you ready next time you guys come in here. Yeah.
I just picture you in like a cashier, like checkout line, and you're quoting that movie, and the guy's like, do you want the water or not?
Yeah, no, I don't know why. Like now that I think about it, I think I love Sandler more than I openly admit. Because I wrote a whole thing on Letterboxd too. I had watched Grown Ups too. I watched it like at the beginning of the year just because I didn't have anything to watch. And I own them, so I own them both. So, and I wrote like a whole thing where I like was like, oh no, this is this and that. Like I had a lot more to say about Grown Ups too than I feel like I thought going in when I wrote about it on Letterboxd.
I have Space Jam so far, and I like The Grinch. I know a lot of people don't like Jim Carrey's Grinch, but I actually really like it.
I do too. It's a good one.
I like it.
I don't hate it.
Yeah, it's okay. I like it.
Like I remember one time I told someone I liked it. I went to some yard sale and the guy had like a poster of it. And I'm like, oh man, I love that movie. And he's like, you should be ashamed of yourself. It's nothing like the original. And yeah,
take it easy, guy.
Like remember how they have those old nuns and they would like walk behind you with the bell saying shame, shame. I felt like that. But I like the movie. I watch it pretty much every holiday season.
Yeah, same here. My son loves it.
Yeah, it's Jim Carrey being Jim Carrey, but he's not really the Grinch, but I still like it. And
yeah,
Michael did the makeup, and I thought it looked great.
It looks really good. Yeah, it looks like the book. Good cast too. A lot of good actors in it.
I like that new Grinch, the one from Illumination. That Grinch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Benedict Cumberbatch.
Yeah, same here. That was a good one.
I'll go out on a limb. I was kind of having trouble thinking of a movie that everybody hated and I liked, but I'll say, I mean, and I don't love it, but I like it. You know, I think it's good, and I'm actually looking forward to the sequels. Avatar. I mean, I went to see it at the theater, and it was a crazy badass experience. I saw it in 3D.
Yeah, I do too.
Okay, I just feel like a lot of people shit on it though, all the time, and
I'm one of them.
yeah, you're one of them. And I know it's derivative, and everybody says Fern Gully, but still the effects and everything are badass.
Didn't we see
James
it together?
Cameron wouldn't. No, we didn't. I watched that one with my dad and Oliver when I first met him. Yeah, I don't know. I thought it was awesome. I love the effects and everything. It's James Cameron, and he wouldn't make 2, 3, 4, and 5 if he didn't have something fucking crazy in store. So let's see. Right. Let's see what happens here, man, with the sequels. I'm interested to see where it goes.
I actually thought of 2 more movies that I think people hate, but I kind of like. Terminator Salvation. A lot of people don't like that movie, but
that one's the best out of the newer ones, I thought.
Yeah, because it failed to do what the other 2 previous movies did. It actually, I guess, kind of moved the story along, and it was kind of doing something different and setting up something new. But the other ones just keep relying on the time travel and nostalgia.
Yeah.
So I actually do like Terminator Salvation a lot. And the Alien movie with Ron Perlman and Winona Ryder.
Oh, Resurrection.
Yeah.
Alien Resurrection.
Yeah, I kind of didn't mind that one, to be honest.
Me neither. It's okay.
A lot of people didn't like Prometheus. I like that one.
I Prometheus.
Yeah,
me too. Me too.
That was pretty good.
Yeah.
Mine's obviously, I think I said AI.
Yeah, you know, Kevin, you're sending me onto it. I'm gonna watch it.
Yeah, I need to rewatch that. It's been a long time.
Never seen it.
All right.
That movie wrecked me when I watched it. When I watched it on DVD, I watched it with like family in Colombia, and I had it on DVD. I was like, okay, there's robots. I'm not gonna feel anything from watching this. It's gonna be like Jurassic Park. And then you watch it, and then I remember I was like, my eyes got wet watching it. I don't cry that often, but that movie, like at the end, I remember it wrecked me.
Yeah.
Yeah, I need to watch it again.
I think it's good. I think it's one of my favorite movies of all time.
I did watch the trailer. It reminded me of Replicas, or what Replicas wanted to be, the Keanu Reeves movie.
Yeah. Oh, it's do you know the whole story behind the movie?
No.
It's a Kubrick movie, and Kubrick wanted to wait until
I think I heard about this.
Basically build a real robot child.
Yeah.
Shit.
Yeah.
Wow.
And obviously he died, and right before he died, he said to Spielberg, he's like, "Oh, I want you to make this." Spielberg's like, "No, this is not my kind of stuff. You know, you have your own brand, and you're good at that. I don't want to repeat that." And he's like, "No, take it. It's more of your style. Just like, don't change my script."
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's a Spielberg movie, but it's very weird, like a Kubrick movie at times. It's very dark at times.
Yeah.
Like I knew Spielberg. I knew it was Spielberg, but I didn't know about Kubrick.
Yeah.
Okay.
And that makes me want to watch it again. Big time.
Yeah, I was thinking about watching. And Henry, they were saying, I was listening to something. The one piece of that movie that Kubrick actually filmed was when what's his name? Robin Williams was Einstein.
Oh wow! Damn.
That was under Kubrick's direction. Like Spielberg did not touch that.
Okay. Damn. Yeah, I'm really gonna have to rewatch that. I love Kubrick. So.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay. I'm gonna revisit that. Yeah. I only saw it once, and it was so long ago. Honestly, I forgot most of the movie. So.
This is nice because I'm not getting hated for my opinion. Because every time I'm people are like, "Sucks. Why do you like that?" I'm like, "Fuck you! It's an amazing movie."
I feel like people don't like that one because I guess, like me, they probably thought that's gonna be like Jurassic Park or something. They probably thought it was gonna be something more. They didn't expect it to be so emotional, and that was really. I remember it was really, really like it's very sincere. Like it's good, but it was like a lot more emotional than I thought going into it.
And Haley Joel Osment's amazing.
Yeah, he's really, really good.
He doesn't blink at all.
Yeah.
Wow. Yeah.
Incredible.
Yeah.
Okay, it's on Amazon Prime Video, so I will definitely have to check it out. very soon. Cool. Hell yeah. I want to revisit that. I didn't know the whole Kubrick thing.
Armando, you made me remember the next topic.
Yeah.
I put it on the email.
I'll look.
The opening. The movie
The openings. Yeah.
Yeah, because I think Adam Sandler has a cool opening.
Yeah, with the Happy Madison thing.
Yeah.
That one's really cool.
Terrific. Yeah.
Yeah, terrific. Yeah.
And I like to my personal favorite, I think, movie opening of all time is Columbia with the woman, the Lady Liberty.
Yeah, that one's really good.
And
Mhm.
Zombie,
yeah.
when she starts fighting the zombie.
Yeah. Mhm.
That was a good one.
Yeah, I like the Universal one from the 90s.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
that
yeah.
one I really like. But that's just me. But
Yeah.
also because I used to watch Beethoven and like Problem Child a lot, so I always like seeing like the Universal thing all the time. But like, yeah, in general, like every time I see, I was getting really into like the like. I think it just feels very like, oh, we're gonna watch a movie. It feels very cinematic to me compared to the newer one. Like the newer one's good, but I like the 90s one the best, I think.
I like the THX. I've even used that for some of the podcasts that we've done. Just that.
Oh.
Yeah.
Like something epic is about to happen.
Yeah.
Yeah, totally. That's a good one.
I remember playing like VHS tapes, and it would have that like at the beginning of Star Wars.
Mhm.
And I was like, damn, this is fucking like, I didn't even know what high definition was back then, but
Yeah.
it felt like you were getting something more out of it in this
Yeah.
when the THX came on.
Hmm.
I like New Line Cinema
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good one.
film. And then yeah.
The house.
Yeah.
Kind of looks like a house. The film.
Mhm.
It's a classic.
I like.
I remember one time Tyler Perry got that New Line Cinema, but he made it New Black Cinema.
Oh.
I remember that. That's not true.
Because he would do that.
Save our money.
I like Jordan Peele's production.
The,
The Monkey
Monkey
Paw
Paw.
production.
Monkey Paw. Yeah.
That's a cool one.
That's a
what
good
about
one.
Will Ferrell's? What's the name of Will Ferrell's? It's the coffee cup.
Gary Sanchez.
Gary Sanchez.
Gary Sanchez.
That's a good one too.
I almost said El Sanchez. I'm off tonight, but whatever.
I almost said Dirty Sanchez, but
Some of my favorites. Mine are all like the old school ones. TriStar Pictures with the horse.
yeah.
Yeah,
the
I love
and
that
the
one.
triangle. Yeah.
Yeah, I remember that from like Monster Squad and all the movies back in the 80s.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Orion Pictures up in space. Orion.
Mhm. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it was ET maybe. I don't remember. Morgan
Terminator, too.
Terminator. There you go. Morgan Creek.
Morgan Creek.
Pictures.
Yeah.
Yeah, like the Robin Hood, Kevin Costner, a lot of movies in the 90s.
They had it from RoboCop too, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
By the way, you know they have a bootleg version of RoboCop called Robert Cop. Google it.
I liked what Pixar did with the opening of Soul. How it was the kids band in the school doing like the melody for
Oh
Disney,
yeah.
and it was all off.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Off key. I thought that was really
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah, it's good.
Clever.
Do you guys remember Castle Rock Entertainment for the 90s? They did
Yeah.
Shawshank. It was Rob Reiner's company, and he took the name obviously from Stephen King, the books, and he did Stand By Me. So it was Rob Reiner's company that was big in the 90s with the Lighthouse.
Yeah. The
That was a good
Lighthouse. I do remember that one.
Completely off topic, but I don't know why you just reminded me. Remember Death Row Records, Dr. Dre?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I liked the opening for some documentary. I can't remember. But I found out recently that Hasbro, or is it Hasbro or Madel? I think it's Madel, the Barbie company. They own Death Row Records. I didn't know that.
Me either.
Oh,
Really?
yeah, I think I heard
Mattel
about
does?
this.
Really?
Are
What
you
the
talking
hell?
about? Is it Mattel? Is that the name?
Mattel
Yeah.
Mattel.
and Hasbro. Yeah.
And Hasbro.
Yeah, the toy companies. They
Oh,
own
Barbie can
so
drop like
Mattel
a-
does? Wow.
So Barbie could drop like a G-Funk rap tape if she wanted to. I did not remember. Now it's going to bother me. I can't remember that intro.
Maybe they'll be on the Barbie movie soundtrack that Greta Gerwig and Margot Robbie are doing together. I can use that.
Did you hear that Margot Robbie had like she would sleep with a cardboard cutout of John Cena?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, she said that during an interview, and John Cena was right there.
When they're doing press recently for Suicide Squad,
Yeah.
that one. Oh, okay.
No, next
She'd
week.
sleep with the cutout. He's
Yeah.
like, damn, I'm right here. What's up now? In the flesh.
You know, dreams can come true.
Did you guys see that thing about Dr. Dre has to pay $300,000 a month to his ex-wife?
I think I saw that. Yeah.
Damn, that sucks.
She doesn't as long as she doesn't remarry, which
Oh, is that the stipulation? Yeah, she's not going to.
if she gets married, then it's done. But
She
Yeah.
gets like $3.5-4 million a year. Crazy.
That's nothing for him though, really. I mean, he's a
No.
billionaire, so that ain't shit.
I mean, it still sucks, but that's a lot.
Yeah,
Of but for
it still
him, it's
sucks,
like,
yeah. Right.
you just put out detox, get more.
I like the 20th Century Fox logo. Like
I'm
the
sorry.
one.
Yeah.
The Simpsons won that one for me with Ralph Wiggum. You know, dun, 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 dun. Every time I see it, that's all I think about.
Yeah, I can see that. Yeah, I like the one they had one like they made for the day after tomorrow where they made it all frozen. That one looked really cool.
Yeah, it did.
Yeah.
What about the Marvel intro with all just the comics, and then it shows up until now with the cinematic universe?
yeah, it
Yeah,
keeps
that-
getting
yeah, that
better and
one's
better
good.
each time. It seems like
Yeah.
Yeah.
it's really
They
cool.
keep adding a little more.
You guys remember Twisted Pictures, like Saw movies with the barbed
Mhm.
wire? I
Yeah.
thought that was kind of
Twisting
cool.
around. Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What about not Jordan Peele, Blumhouse with the little girl and like everything's going crazy and like the chairs are flying around the room?
I
Yeah.
like it.
That's good.
That intro costs more than his movies.
Yeah, no kidding. Yep. Gave that to Uncle Henry.
Uncle Logan gave me that. Yeah. Blumhouse Productions for my AirPods.
Hmm.
It's like a little case for it. Pretty cool.
Yes.
Wait, did you guys talk about Nope?
Yeah. So did you guys watch either that or the Chucky trailer that dropped today? I guess they're doing a Comic-Con.
Yeah, not yet.
No, I didn't
Oh.
watch the Chucky trailer, but I'm excited for it, to be honest.
Yeah, me too.
Did you watch Dexter? The
No.
Dexter trailer? Did
No.
you guys watch the show?
I couldn't
I
get
did.
into that, sir.
Yeah.
Oh. Okay.
But I heard the ending's pretty
Well,
crappy.
The ending was bad, so
Yeah.
this is good that they're kind of redoing it and revisiting it 10 years later. The trailer looks pretty cool. He's like got a different identity now, and he gets that lust for killing back, I guess.
I'll be right back.
Going by what I saw.
Yeah.
And then they had the Chucky trailer they released today. That's going to be on Sci-Fi for the show. It looks pretty good.
Yeah.
It was a long trailer. It was like 3 minutes long.
Yeah.
But it'll be cool. See Chucky week to week killing
Yeah.
people.
So, yeah, anyway, so I'm almost done with season 2 of Sopranos.
Oh, you're in. So what do you think so far? What are your thoughts?
I can't believe I sat on that show for 22 years.
Right. Every episode's like its own thing with just the writing on that. It's fucking great. Yeah. How did you like how things ended up at the end of the season 1 and then leading into season 2? It finds yeah.
They just killed the kid from Bronx Tale.
Yep. Lilo.
That.
What is that? Wabistics when they're doing all that stuff with yeah.
John Favreau was in it for an episode. John Favreau.
Yep.
Alicia
Yep.
Witt.
Alicia Witt. Yep.
That was a good episode.
I'm trying to think. I want to say Favreau doesn't come back, but maybe Alicia Witt comes back, but maybe not. But fast forward to like season 5 or 6, they do another Hollywood one, and you'll see some like big, like huge names come in. It's super impressive to see who they actually got for the episode. Yeah. But yeah, just wait. You got a ton of great episodes to come. You'll see probably the best episode with Gandolfini and Edie Falco together, like their best scenes. Like I think that's in the season 4. They do this. It's just amazing what they do together. Those two.
One of the reasons I think I've said on the podcast that I'm watching this is I want to see Edie Falco, because Edie Falco is playing Hillary Clinton, and she's going to be an amazing Hillary Clinton.
She'll be fantastic. Yeah, no doubt. Yeah, she's phenomenal. She only gets better on The Sopranos too. Yeah. Yeah, you're gonna see all those people change throughout the years. Like the kids, they're like 20 something by the time it ends. Like those first couple seasons are pretty dated as far as being in the 90s, but eventually it catches up. Not all the way, obviously, since it ended 10 years already or more. But it's awesome. I can't wait to see the prequel movie and how they do that too.
Yeah.
I saw. Looks like his dad though.
Yeah, he does. It's crazy.
Yeah.
I watched The Sopranos. I remember they didn't even have HBO Now or HBO Max. It was just I had to watch it weekly. It was already done, but I couldn't find another place that I could just watch it. So I was doing it like as it was. They would rerun it, and I think it was like one of the few HBO shows they were rerunning. Like now you can just watch it anytime, but I remember I was just going through it on a weekly basis because I just could. And like it was like crazy, like how like you were saying that it changes, the style changes. Like it is very 90s at the beginning, and it feel like they got more experimental the more successful they got. Like there's a story, but it wasn't so tied to okay, we got to finish this before the season finale because everybody has to know, and we got to leave it on a cliffhanger. Just stuff just kind of happens. But they did it really well. They did it well.
They did.
Yeah.
There were several years in between the seasons too, so that's another reason everybody's older. And everything. But the quality never really waned. I mean,
everyone was amazing. Everyone.
Everybody.
Yeah.
Especially the therapist.
Lauren Bracco.
Lorraine Bracco. Dr.
She's
Melfi.
really good.
She's awesome.
Yeah. Did you get to the one I don't want to spoil anything, but something happens to her character and her and Tony become I don't want to say anything. You probably
I'm not gonna say anything either.
The only thing that happened with her is like she had to leave. She had to do her practice at a hotel because she was in danger.
Okay. Yeah. So you'll still see what's to come with that. Yeah, it's a crazy series. I have the box set when it came out on Blu-ray. I had to pick it up. I spent the $150 or whatever it was. I'm a huge fan. Logan used to burn me the DVDs. That's how I watched them. I'd watch them over and over again.
It's so hilarious too, man.
Yeah, so funny. Mm-hmm. Yeah. There's so much funny stuff in there.
Yeah,
and the more you watch it, after your second viewing, you'll pick up stuff that you missed the first time too.
There's a part where Arthur, the cook, because his wife doesn't like Tony in that.
Yeah, Charmaine.
Holy Walnuts is like, he says to Arthur, like, hey, maybe you can hang out with us when your wife brings the broom into to get fixed, like implying that she's a bitch, a witch. And Robert Patrick was good in that.
Oh yeah, he was good. Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, he's the sports guy, goes to the sports store and blows everything. He was good in it.
Big gambling problem. Yeah. Mm-hmm. And the Home Alone dad. Have you got to the Home Alone dad yet, or maybe that might?
No, he's dead.
He threw himself over the
train. Yeah. I thought he was going to be in it longer. I thought he was going to be in a couple seasons, but stuff like episode, I think 7 or 8 in season 1.
That's another thing. You never know who's going to be sticking around. Like it can be a huge character that goes, or some of those minor characters that you figured be gone early. They do a good job of keeping you guessing as to who's going to be the next character to go.
No, I'm trying to think what else. Oh, there was one good scene where AJ basically, he lost his identity, he's very confused, he kind of shuts down. And Pussy basically talks to him in the bathroom at his communion, saying like how his father was like there for him, and it's sad because he's wired, and like all you hear on the other side is like Pussy crying his eyes out. And then he goes back and like he's just alone in the bathroom, like saying like, "Oh my God, I can't believe I'm betraying my buddy, my best friend." That was the guy who played Pussy's really good too.
Yeah, he is. Yep. It's so good. His story, the second season's all about his character. Yeah, that stuff's deep too. Yeah, when I know
he gets iced. I know it's on a boat.
Yeah. Wait till you see that. It's crazy. Crazy. Yeah, after that first season, I think, well, they shot that first season, I think, and it had aired, and then there was a break in between those seasons. So a lot of people were like, had made shirts like, "Where's Pussy?" Because, you know, he went on the lam at the end of that. And I remember my dad telling me about the show. He's like, "Man, you need to watch this." And then he'd like talk about Big Pussy. I was like, "What the fuck is he talking like? Big Pussy? That's somebody's name?" Or I had no idea.
I came back at the wrong time.
We were talking about pussy, Logan. You got anything to add?
I'm an
Big
expert.
ones, big
I'm an
pussies.
expert. Yeah, my dad did the same. He was telling me about that. I'm like, back in the day, big pussy. I'm like, what?
Yeah, just like everybody, I thought it was a show about like singers or something. I had no idea what it was.
Until what a masterpiece it turned out to be.
Yeah, for sure.
But
love it.
yeah,
and I'm even listening to the podcast every week. They recap each episode. Michael Imperioli and then the guy that played Bobby, Steve Sciarippa, Talking Sopranos. They've been doing that for the whole past year. They're in the 5th season now.
They're going through
every episode, and they interview somebody from the show involved in the show at the beginning, and then they dive into the episode and they go through like all the behind the scenes stuff about it, talk about the episode. They talked to David Chase even on there. So
that's awesome. I gotta watch that after I finish.
Did you finish it, Kevin?
Oh no, I was just telling him that I'm in season 2. I'm about to finish season 2.
Cool.
Yeah.
I would love to be watching it for the first time again. Nothing like that first time.
Oh no, it's awesome. It's so good.
Mm-hmm.
He's amazing. Like he's amazing. Like James Gandolfini is incredible in that role.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Made for just that guy, that actor.
I cannot see anyone doing it with him.
Awesome. Nope. Apparently, what I learned from that podcast was that the guy that played his boss originally, that died of cancer, Jackie, was up for the role. So was Silvio was up for Tony, and then who the hell else was it? Some big name actor. Can't remember. I want to say maybe like they had like Ray Liotta in mind, but they didn't want to do that just because of Goodfellas. But obviously Lorraine Bracco came over from Goodfellas, and then all those other characters that you saw from Goodfellas that are on The Sopranos.
Yeah,
Tony Sirico.
They ultimately obviously went with James after the audition and everything. He killed it. Edie Falco's role, Lorraine Bracco read for that. They said they go through and they talk about all that stuff in detail. It's pretty fascinating. So definitely recommend to check out those episodes. They have the YouTube show and then you can listen to it. I listened to it, but I went back and watched the YouTube videos when they had like David Chase and some of the bigger people from the show.
I'll keep you guys updated as I move through it. It's so good though.
Yeah. You could be done in time for the movie in September.
That's what I'm planning to do. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Man, I can't wait to check that out and review it. I'm excited.
Yes.
It's going to be its own thing for sure, but I just have a good feeling about it with Chase involved. And then it's one of the directors that did a lot of the episodes for the show too. So, and he did like Game of Thrones episodes.
That's the only thing that makes me a little worried is who's directing it.
Mm-hmm.
But maybe it will be good because he's really familiar because he's directed a lot of The Sopranos. So maybe, but he's not a good cinematic director. It's just very dry with him. He did Thor, The Dark World.
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
So, and I think he did the Genesis movie too. He did Terminator Genesis.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think
Which to me is the worst one.
Yes. The worst one. Yes. That's definitely the worst one.
Yeah. Hopefully though he comes through for this.
Who wants to go first with Nope?
All right. So I'm gonna say I think it's a sci-fi film. I don't think it's going to be a horror film.
Okay.
That's the only thing I can really say about it. And you notice the poster has like clouds.
Yeah.
I think it's just I don't know what it could be about. You know what? You know something? It's black people in the sky. That's all I'm saying. If you thought they had trouble on land, wait till you go to the sky or something. But I think it is going to be sci-fi.
Right. I get that feeling too. Sci-fi. I think so. Just judging by the look of the poster, I think there might be some aliens involved. Maybe there's a UFO under that cloud.
Maybe
I could see something like that. So that's kind of what I'm leaning, and it kind of looked like some town in the Nevada or something around the mountains there.
Mm-hmm.
And then obviously it's like his other films, it's going to have some social issues with it. And you got a cast, you got Kaluuya back, you got Steven Yeun. So obviously it's going to deal with probably some more racial issues and stuff like he's known for. But yeah, if I'm going by the poster, I'm guessing sci-fi, and I'm going to throw out aliens there.
I don't know why, but I get like this sense that it could. I don't know. It just gets like it's gonna deal with science, maybe metaphysical stuff, maybe something to do with memories. Because like I see like on the bottom that little playground, like the carnival thing. Like I don't know, maybe it has something to do with like memories, and something trippy is gonna happen. Because it's not always just race stuff. It'll probably have race stuff, but there'll be some other stuff that we don't get, and then someone will complain that Jordan Peele lost it when he never did. And then everybody's going to have an article, oh, do you know Jordan Peele read a thing about time or something? But I just get a feeling it's going to have something to do with, not necessarily time travel, but something to do with like memories or like time in some way. That's the sense I think
Henry might be right. Like I see what you're saying, Armando, where it's time. I could see where it's like time because of aliens. And then of course they'll have that message in there like I'm not saying the aliens are going to be racist. I don't know them like that, but like it'll be something like that. And then the alien is like takes the mask off. Oh my God, it's Donald Trump or something.
Yeah, I mean, if I'm wrong, I don't mind. I mean, as long as it'll be good. I'm sure it'll be a good movie. I mean, the way they're keeping it like under wraps, and like Jordan Peele like has been good so far. Like Us was good, but then everybody was saying like, oh, he's terrible now. They didn't get it. Like it's not racial enough. And I was like, no, it doesn't always have to be about race all the time.
Right.
Is he directing Candyman or just producing it?
He's producing it.
Nia DaCosta, I think, is the director. Female director of Candyman.
I'm thinking like I know you guys are going with the aliens. I'm thinking like more racially or maybe like sociological is that cloud, like in cartoons when you have a cloud over like a sad character.
Yeah.
And you see that cloud has like it looks like tape from like a carnival or something hanging out of that cloud.
Yeah.
It's sucking up everything good and it goes to that town and maybe that cloud like brings out the worst in people. It like shows their true intentions, and that's how you can get to the race.
Yeah,
it's like on the outside, some characters like, "Oh, I'm cool with Black people and Asian people," but then the cloud brings out who they really are.
Yeah,
I can see that.
Call.
That's a good guess.
Have a dark cloud over your head. Yeah.
That's what I'm thinking. But I think it's gonna be aliens, and that's I'm interested to see what what he does with the aliens if it is that.
Yeah.
That's that. The emotion cloud is more my speed. That's what I would do with it.
Yeah, I'm on the horror side. Like maybe some sort of cult in this little town in the middle of nowhere summoning some sort of spirit or demonic entity, being the cloud coming out like you see in movies, Poltergeist or whatever, Evil Dead, Book of the Dead, the clouds come in, it's all dark and something like that. I don't know, not necessarily a cult, but something with like summoning a spirit or some sort of demonic.
The poster reminds me of the Fright Night poster from the 80s.
Yes.
Yeah.
It does.
Cloud. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I like that it's going to be filmed with IMAX. Excited to see what he does with that.
Mm-hmm.
That is exciting.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
But
When's that coming out anyway? When's that?
Next year. Like a year
July 22nd next year.
Okay.
It'd be cool if he went the sci-fi approach because he hasn't really done much with that.
Can't wait to follow his career as he goes on. Just going by the first couple.
I want to know the next comedian who's going to be like, I don't know, like a horror guy. Like Armando, you were saying Adam Sandler. So Adam Sandler do like the Texas Chainsaw Massacre reboot or something one day?
Yeah, hopefully. I'll be there first day if it comes out, and then I'm gonna go back to the cashier and tell him all the good lines.
Is the Texas Chainsaw Massacre guy? Is Leatherface going to sound like the water boy?
Probably.
Like that? Want to see something real scary? Look in the mirror. Canteen, boy.
And then he just he used to do that. I know. I don't know if that was good, but I remember he used to do that.
That reminds me, Rob Zombie. Did you hear about the news with the Munsters?
Yeah, I've been following it on his Instagram, like all the production of building the houses and stuff, and all the makeup.
I don't know. Like, is it going to be rated R? Like, is it like a?
Yes. Hell yes.
It's got to be. Yeah.
Oh God. I got me interested. I don't really care. I think I've said I don't care for Rob Zombie movies, but like I may come back for that one because if he if he does what I think he's gonna do, he's gonna make it really, really fucking weird and grotesque. Like I think, and I'm what's his wife's name?
Sure.
She'll probably be the mother.
Yeah.
So I'm interested to see who he gets for the other roles, like the grandfather.
The rumor for Herman is that other guy that's been in his movies. What's his name now?
Dan Roebuck?
No, not Roebuck. The other guy. Let me see what his name is.
Richard Brake?
No. The other guy with the mustache. He was in Halloween 2.
Oh, yeah.
I can't think of the guy.
Lords of the Salem guy. I know you're talking about.
Yeah. Let me find his name here. Jeff Daniel Phillips.
There you go.
Yeah, this guy. Here, let me find a picture.
Oh, looks like a zombie guy.
Yeah. Yeah.
No,
That's
Logan.
the rumor.
Looks like the singer from Nickelback a little bit.
Logan, who's the guy who played in House of a Thousand Corpses? The guy with the top hat. He died.
Captain Sid Haig?
Yeah. Do you think he would have been Grandpa if he was still alive?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, okay.
Definitely. That'd be my number one pick for sure.
Mm-hmm.
Like foul mouth grandpa.
Yeah.
No fucking chicken or something stupid. But yeah, I don't know. He may go about it like there you go. What if he went about it like PG approach, like the show?
Oh yeah, and just basically family friendly with it.
Yeah, like not like no cuss words or anything.
No, he's gonna put him in like the country or somewhere like backwoods hillbillies.
Yeah.
He's predictable at this point.
Yeah.
Why do you have so many jackassy questions?
Yeah. I'm interested to see how they're going to do Mockingbird Lane of all the houses in the neighborhood. Sure, it's going to be pretty cool.
Under construction, yeah, going by his Instagram feed he showed all the blueprints and then showed where they're doing construction. And he was in Bulgaria, I want to say, like doing like scouting there for like the castles and just the aesthetics. And then he posted that picture of Herman's head, and it looks like Herman's going to have like chops like going down on the side, like sideburns.
Like the rock sideburns?
Yeah, kind of like that, but like more thick, like gray and wider, thicker. We'll see. I know he's supposed to be a huge fan of the show, so it would be interesting if he went more PG, but I doubt it.
On MTV Cribs, like years ago, like 2002, he said way back then, I love the Munsters, and he had like a whole bunch of Munster stuff in his house. So from way back then, kind of like planting the seeds way back then. By the way, they're bringing back MTV Cribs.
Oh yeah, I saw an ad for it. Yeah. Yeah,
my favorite episode is the one with Redman, and he's like, I still live in the hood. When you want to ring my doorbell, you have to get the two wires perfectly together.
You live in Staten Island, right? In New Jersey?
That was it, yeah. And like, I think so, yeah.
Yeah, because my cousin, when he's a cop, and when he first started the force, one of the first things he did is he arrested them.
Really?
But it was just like, it was just like, someone reported that they had a lot of weed, and they went into the house and they were smoking and they had a lot of weed there, but they're just lawyered up. They have the best lawyers, and the cops are like, oh, we have to take you in. Like, and there was no fighting. He's like, okay, whatever, we'll come. And they were out by the next day because they have really good lawyers. They're protected. Yeah.
And he says he didn't like in that episode. He's like, oh, I don't trust banks. So he has like a Nike shoe boxes filled with cash.
They should just call that. I just always remember Daniel Tosh had that joke about they should just call it. So you want to feel like a failure?
Are they going to bring back Pimp My Ride too? I used to watch that one back.
That's a good one.
That show, Pimp My Ride. Yeah, a lot of people sued that show.
Oh, I bet.
I didn't know that.
Because it's like I just want you to fix my brakes. Well, we're gonna get you a whole new car. And they're like completely
The tennis court in the back of your car.
Yeah. We put a refrigerator in your
like, here's a queen size bed in your trunk. And then like he would always ask like, what's your favorite color? Like, oh, my favorite color is red. So you would expect like a red car or something. No, here's a shiny brown. Like did not listen to the people at all.
No.
And a lot of people did the show, but those reactions they told him like, hey, can you have a positive reaction just for the show? And they went along with it.
Yeah.
I remember Yo Mama. I used to watch Yo Mama
Used to watch
with
that
Wilmer Valderrama.
Oh yeah.
Mama.
Yeah. I'm Wilmer Valderrama, and welcome back to Yo Mama. And then your crew, it was always like a bunch of people in the street, whoever told like the best Yo Mama joke, and everybody go, ah, ah. And then that was like the barometer of how you want, I remember.
No, I remember that. And kids used to do it at my school all the time, like your mama this, your mama that, like in the bathrooms or in the hallways or whatever, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
They would get on my mama pretty badly.
Yeah. That was a good, like, just after school, I would just watch that and just sit around the TV. Just watch. I watched so much of that show. Not all of it, but I watched a good chunk of that.
Wasn't the host of that show was the 70s show guy?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. It was him. It was Fez.
Fez, yeah.
Yeah.
Vladimir or something. I forget his name.
Wilmer
Valderrama. Yeah. The other show. It was another MTV show. Oh, it's on Pluto TV, right? Every now and then, because now they have all the old MTV stuff. They have Parental Control. Does anyone remember Parental Control?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
They're like, oh, our daughter of our son, they're dating somebody that we don't like. So here, you got to go on 3 dates. And it was so scripted because now I'll watch it on Pluto TV. And it's so obviously somebody fed them like, so like, that's not how people talk. And they would have like the snappiest lines all the time. I'm not good at that stuff, so I'm not even going to try. But and then it was like, we got to get this zero and then get him a hero. And I'm like, okay, stop it.
Wow.
You know, like no human being talks like that.
No, I'm thinking back to that, and I do remember that Armando when he said it, "Yo, mama." That's exactly how they would.
Yeah, Yo Mama. Welcome back to Yo Mama.
No, it was it was a funny show though.
Yeah, it was. Yeah.
I remember they said things like your mama's so fat. No, like, your mama is so ugly that when she walks by the bathroom mirror, the toilet flushes by itself. Like,
Your mama's so fat when she wears a red dress, everybody yells, "Hey, Kool-Aid." Your mama's so skinny she can hang glide on a Dorito.
And I remember one time they had one, your mama is so fat that her blood type is O, and then he held up a Oreo, like Oreo. And they actually had like a championship, like you would go on to different rounds, like it was.
I remember that. Yeah, and then you would go to like different regions, and then whoever was the top one was like the winner of like the whole season of Yo Mama or something. MTV used to be crazy back in the day. They had so much crazy shows. It was just like, we can't play music videos all the time. Just put up a show where people say Yo Mama jokes. We're gonna make billions of money.
Do you ever see Wonder Shojin?
No, not really. I saw clips of it. It looked good. It was funny, but I didn't watch it.
Wild.
Yeah, I've seen clips of it.
Andy Milonakis.
I watched some of that.
Yeah.
I still remember the theme song. Bees on my head, but don't call me a bee head. Peas on my head, but don't call me a pea head. Is on my head, but don't call me a Lee head. Now please excuse me. I got to get my tree fed. Now he has like some podcast or something. I don't know. He doesn't do stand up or anything anymore.
And wasn't he much older than he looked?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, he had like that Emmanuel Lewis thing going on.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
And you know, that reminds me of Waiting. They're doing Clerks 3.
Yeah, I
saw that. Yeah.
Those are two movies that could cross over, Waiting and Clerks.
Mm-hmm.
That'd be good.
Yeah, that'd be good.
Yeah, I don't think they need a Clerks 3, to be honest. I thought Clerks 2 ended perfectly for all those characters.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that was a good sequel.
Yeah.
I thought it ended good too.
And like, I don't know what the plot would be, but I don't want to see like a 50-year-old Jay and Silent Bob still hanging out at the same corner.
Me either.
Right.
I'm good.
Yeah.
Oh, this time he has a daughter, so he's mature. So
Yeah.
that one's
I think Randall's supposed to have a heart attack. I remember they said.
Yeah,
That's like, yeah.
Kevin Smith said someone is gonna die in this one.
Yeah.
I'd rather fucking see a Moose Jaws movie. I want to see that.
Yeah.
I think, he probably got too high and forgot he wrote that.
Probably. Man, I'm so high right now. What did I say? What was I talking about?
Oh, I said He-Man, right? Yeah.
I watch every podcast with him. He always forgets what he's talking about.
Yeah.
He's always all fucking
He's really
baked.
high. Yeah.
He's like, fuck, man.
He's like, I'm smoking these closed cigarettes because he can't say it's weed. Like all his sponsors will get taken away. So he's like, yeah, I'm gonna smoke one of these closed cigarettes here.
Yeah, but he said Clerks 3, someone is going to die, and it's gonna be like really heartfelt. But I'm like, we don't need it. Clerks 2 ended nicely.
Yeah.
But I could be wrong. I like when movies prove me wrong.
Did you guys check out the Masters of the Universe? Any of the episodes? I watched the
No,
first
not
one.
yet.
I have not watched any Masters of the Universe like from the original or anything.
Yeah, me neither.
so
I'm in the same boat. Me neither.
I thought it was going to be like R-rated. It's like PG, right?
It's just like the original cartoon. Yep. I
I
watched the first episode. It's pretty crazy, like the setup and what happens in it, though. I will say that. So I kind of want to see like where it goes.
Skeletor.
It's not like Skeletor is played by Mark Hamill. Then you got Sarah Michelle Gellar is Tila. Lena Headey's in it. Yeah, some really good voice actors in it for sure.
Yeah, a lot of girls are liking it too. I guess 50 Shades of Grayskull.
50 Shades of Grayskull. Yeah, what happens at the end of the first episodes, it changes everything, we'll say.
Yeah, the runtime, aren't they like 25 minutes? I was looking at
Yeah.
Netflix.
Yeah.
I'm gonna check it out.
Pretty quick. Yeah, watch the first one, see what you think. I'm kind of interested to see what happens after the first one.
Well, I am curious though, like if Kevin Smith from like 2006, whenever he did that like stand-up special, I wonder what he would think of the Kevin Smith now.
Do you think he's a pussy?
Probably.
Yeah.
Because he's all like, he lost a lot of weight and works out. And...
But he also didn't have a heart attack then, so
True.
Yeah. It'd be like one of us talking shit to ourselves and then
good reasons.
Yeah.
What happened to you, man?
Yeah, you got soft. Well,
you got soft on me.
Died. I hope I'd be different after that.
You sold out, man.
Yeah. Yeah.
But I wanted to talk about because we talked about Gunpowder Milkshake earlier. Like, what are some of your favorite female action stars? And did anyone check out Jolt, the Kate Beckinsale movie?
Not yet.
Yeah, but I want to.
No, you know what's funny? Because I tell people all the time, I like Kate Beckinsale as an actress. I think she's good. But if you were to tell me like, oh, Niall, what is your favorite Kate Beckinsale movie? I couldn't tell you. I think it's Jolt. I really liked it. And once again, like Gunpowder Milkshake, neon lights, John Wickisms. So
yeah,
check it out.
I'm in. Yeah, just by looking at the little ad that I saw for it with the logo of Jolt, looks cool. And she has blonde hair in this.
Yeah.
She's on my list. I like her too as an actress. Like she's good. She's a good action star, Underworld especially.
Yeah, but this is the first, I guess, Kate Beckinsale movie I can say I actually like with her in the leading role.
You don't like Underworld?
It's okay. Like, I can't say it's amazing. By the way, she did an interview. She said that was supposed to cross over with Blade.
Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah.
Wow, that'd be cool.
Yeah, that would have been cool, yeah.
Could see that.
But like her in the Total Recall remake, no. Like her movies are just forgettable, in my opinion.
Forgot about that movie. I think everybody forgot about it.
I like that.
Charlize Theron.
Yes. Yeah. Thank you.
Yep.
Yeah.
I read your mind. I was speaking for you, Kevin.
Yeah. Like I just, I thought she was amazing in Mad Max. I thought it was not only a good action performance, just a great performance in general. And whenever Elizabeth Banks was saying like, oh, how come men don't like women like action stars? I'm like because your movies suck. That's why.
Right.
Like any of those girls, like any one of us could take down. Like Naomi Scott. I forgot the other one, and Kristen Stewart. Like Charlize Theron and Mad Max is a fucking badass bitch.
Yeah,
she's just a good actress, awesome. Like in everything. But she's especially action, and then Atomic Blonde.
Yeah. Yep. And the Old Guard too on Netflix. She could on that too. Mm-hmm.
And she's another one like Karen Gillan, where I think she's really tall. She's like 6'something", 6'1".
She is. Yeah, she's tall.
I'm gonna go with Pam Grier. She's my favorite actress.
Oh yeah.
I remember the video you put. Yeah, I remember the video put together.
Yeah.
That's cool.
And maybe Scarlett Johansson second and Gal Gadot third, even though she's been saying some stuff on Twitter that's getting her in trouble. But
what's she saying? I didn't see any of that.
No, just stuff for like I think Israel or whatever.
Israeli stuff.
Oh yeah, I heard about that. Yeah.
Yeah.
You can't be surprised. It's like, she's from Israel. That's her home. Yeah. It's like of us, we'd be speaking for America.
Right.
Some people may not like what we have to say.
Exactly.
Yeah. Country.
Yeah.
That's just her opinion, man.
Yeah.
And then obviously Charlize Theron. What about Rosario Dawson from The Mandalorian and Sin City?
Yeah. She's good. I didn't think about her. She is really good actress. She's been doing it a long time too.
Mm-hmm.
Don't forget the OG, Sarah Connor.
Yeah, Linda Hamilton. Hell yeah, that was
part 2.
That was my number 1 for sure.
Yeah,
I love her.
Sigourney Weaver.
Sigourney Weaver.
That's a good one.
She's another one who's tall. She played basketball, she said, in high school.
Yeah, she looks tall.
You guys know about Alien? That wasn't written for a woman, right?
Yeah, I heard something like that. I don't know if it's true.
He wrote that with no sex.
Oh.
Yeah, he just going to audition everybody, and whoever fits the character. I don't care if it's a guy or a girl.
Damn. I heard that. She came in and blew the doors off.
Yep.
I'm gonna go with Uma Thurman.
Kill Bill.
I was gonna say, from Kill Bill. She was great.
She's up
man,
there,
I hope they do a part 3 with the daughter.
With that.
They're saying they want Zendaya or something.
Oh, I didn't see that.
Oh, for Vivica Fox's daughter.
Was that it?
Oh.
Yeah. Okay, I can see that. Yeah.
If they're doing the whole daughters thing, that would make sense. Catching up with the characters later on. That'd be pretty cool. Speaking of Pam Grier, Niall, I just read that they were interested for some series on a streamer. Let me check it out. I think it's on Joe Blow. She's going to be doing some show maybe. Let's see what it was.
Has anyone watched Dr. Death?
I watched it.
How was it?
I liked it a lot. That show was crazy. That show was so insane.
The story.
Yeah.
Yeah, that story is insane.
Mm-hmm.
That went on that long. Pet Cemetery, Henry.
Pet Cemetery. Yeah, I see it now.
Yeah.
Yeah, the show Paramount Plus exclusive.
Oh, really?
Cool.
Yeah.
Interesting. I'm cool with that.
Yeah, me too. Oh, they also released the Army of Thieves teaser trailer today too, which I need to watch.
Did they?
Yeah, I'm just on Joe Blow now. I saw that.
It was the San Diego Comic-Con at Home virtual thing. There's been nothing about it. I haven't seen just a few trailers, but you're thinking of Comic-Con, it's the big one, and there hasn't been shit this year. Walking Dead trailer, who cares?
Yeah.
Chucky looked pretty good.
Yeah, Dexter, Chucky today.
Dexter,
all the Walking Deads.
But besides that, nothing really huge coming out, surprisingly.
No.
Oh, yeah. Speaking of Chucky, a little bit off topic. Brad Dourif, he's pretty good in Deadwood.
Yeah, he is.
Yeah.
That's the doctor.
Yeah.
It's great. Yeah, I just want to say that.
I like Calamity Jane in that. She was good.
Yeah, it's another show, man. They're all fucking good in that show. Everyone is amazing in that show.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Not Ian McKellen. What's his name?
McShane.
Yeah.
Cocksuckers.
Tom.
Who's his bodyguard? Dan, right? The big guy.
The big guy. Yeah.
I saw the fight with him and the other bodyguard, and he ripped his eye out. That was crazy.
Oh yeah. Brutal. So you haven't watched the movie yet, or have you, Kevin?
No, I'm gonna finish.
Oh, you're still finishing up. Yeah.
They're gonna do the Hardy Boys after that. They have like on Hulu. It's like a modern retelling of it.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
I think I heard about that. Yeah, I kind of forgot about it though.
Yeah, no, it's never advertised. Hulu sucks at advertising outside of Handmade.
Right. A little bit of Dave, but yeah, not much.
Dave's weird. Dave is very, very weird this season.
It is, yeah. It's more ambitious, kind of. He's like going all over. Especially that, yeah. The last one was pretty crazy. Where it like went back in time. Oh, yeah, that's him.
I know it's about him in his first job, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He looks different. Like I don't know if he's like wearing a wig normally or like filmed this before, but he has like short hair and looks younger.
Oh wow.
Yeah. So I don't know. But yeah, it's been a different season, that's for sure. Each one's been a little different. He had that whole one with Doja Cat. Did you watch that one?
Yes.
Yeah.
That was pretty cool.
Yeah.
But Logan, did you watch
Kareem Abdul-Jabbar?
Yeah. What's up?
I said, did you watch Handmaid's Tale yet?
No.
Okay.
We're behind.
It was a good season. I liked it.
Yeah. We moved and just got behind in shows.
I had to watch Fear Street 2 and 3.
You didn't like them?
No, I didn't watch them.
Oh, you haven't watched it?
Yeah.
Oh, gotcha.
I saw the first one. I thought the first one was okay.
Yeah, part 2 and 3 are really, really good. I think.
Yeah, we like those a little better.
Yeah, it made the first one more tolerable once you know the whole story.
And the Cinderella thing wasn't terrible.
Yeah, I was surprised. I was surprised about your review. I was editing it for the website.
I kind of, I wanted because that girl was very good.
Bailey Madison.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
She was in
Just go with it.
Yes, she was.
She was the girl. She wanted to be an actress. Yeah.
Yeah. She was also Strangers Pray at Night. That's what I thought.
Yeah.
She was the main.
Oh, that's right. I forgot about.
She was the final
movie.
girl. She was awesome.
Yeah, she was. Yeah.
She was the best part of that movie, probably.
Yeah.
It was a typical. It was just everything you knew. I predicted the movie like 5 minutes into the show, whole thing, and she had a pet pig, and they said the joke throughout the whole movie was called John Ham.
That's funny.
Yeah. You didn't do a voice for it or anything, though.
No.
But check out Spiral finally.
Oh, you liked it?
No, I'm going to check it out this week.
Oh, okay.
Oh, you're going to?
I'm not expecting much, but you never know.
That's the perfect mindset to go into. That's what I went in, and it was all right. It wasn't terrible.
And I want to find old,
Yeah.
I'm looking for that too. Yeah.
We have the Green Knight coming out this week.
Yes.
The new A24 flick. There's a press screener downtown Chicago. I can't make it. It's tomorrow morning. Gonna work, but I want to see that.
Yeah, Niall, if you find old or a Green Knight, let us know. With
where we can watch it.
System.
Yeah.
My sources, man.
You got your sources, man. I watched the first episode of Ted Lasso season 2. Just as good. It kept up the quality of season 1.
Yeah, I heard about that actually.
Mm-hmm. I'd put it in the same vein as kind of the I don't know, The Office, one of those shows that you just watch and it makes you feel kind of good, no matter what's going on, it always has a hopeful message in it. And it's a good show. It's pretty good. And they're only a half hour, easy watch too. The actresses are good in it. I like the two, Juno Temple and the other girl who was on Game of Thrones. Can't remember her last name. She's an English actress, but they're both pretty good in that. And of course, Jason Sudeikis. He's awesome as the coach. Apple TV, it's the streamer that nobody actually subscribes to. They just keep pumping out free trials. Here, get 6 months free. I had a year free. I bought a new laptop last year, so they gave me 6 months. And then I think with the COVID pandemic, they increased it to 1 year. Well, my year just ran out, and then I have a PlayStation 5. And I just saw a couple of days ago that they're offering another 6 months if you sign up with the PlayStation 5. So here I am a year and a half later, and I have Apple TV Plus, and I've watched 3 things on it, but luckily I haven't had to pay for it yet.
Yeah.
Yes.
I liked Mythic. I didn't finish it, but I watched Mythic Quest. I like that one.
I've heard a lot. I want to see that. I can't
it's funny.
see the top of it, Logan.
It's a free year of Apple TV. I'm trying to fix my phone.
Yeah.
Keep giving that shit out.
Right. They keep, I mean, I've seen some previews for some pretty cool stuff like coming out. There's some Joseph Gordon-Levitt show, Mr. Corman, where he plays a teacher. Yeah. They get some pretty big names. They just need to do a better job marketing. And I mean, they have a couple big shows. I guess the morning show is pretty popular, and that with Jason Momoa. But yeah, Ted Lasso has been my show that I've really followed from there.
There's a movie with Jason Momoa coming out. No, I'm thinking Dune. Jason Momoa.
Oh, yeah.
That
trailer was awesome. I definitely need to see that in theaters.
You notice every time the director of Blade Runner puts Batista in a movie, and I could be wrong with this one, he's only in the movie for like 10 minutes. I think
is that going to be the same? Yeah, probably in this movie.
I think he kind of knows, like, hey, this guy's not a good actor, but we're friends at the end of the day. So
could be, yeah.
Because even Blade Runner, it's like he was in it for the first 10 minutes, not even.
Right.
Yeah.
That was a pretty decent scene for being a wrestler. I thought that was pretty good, but not enough to judge him really on his acting. And of course with Drax, he doesn't really have to do anything spectacular. Just play himself pretty much. Say a couple funny lines.
Well, he doesn't want to be Drax after the third one, I heard.
Right. Yeah, that's what I heard too.
He's a real actor now.
My favorite performance of Batista was on Monday Night Raw a few years ago when he just kept screaming, "Hunter, Hunter, I want a match with you, Hunter, Hunter." He should have won an Emmy for that, because I could never forget how committed he was to say, "Hunter, Hunter, give me a chance. I want to be back."
Army of the Dead though, but just
yeah.
You know, he had glasses on, like, okay, nerd.
He's smart. Yeah, that's the code.
Yeah. Take him seriously, damn it.
Yeah.
Speaking of glasses, I'm gonna need some soon. Like when I look at things like close up now, it's like blurry, and that's never happened before. Yeah, but like far away is great, but like if I put it there, it's like starts getting blurry.
Join the club, mate.
I've never been to an eye doctor before, so I'm gonna have to eventually.
It's easy.
Yeah.
It's the easiest doctor you can go to.
Yeah.
Read this line. They'll puff like
the smell chart.
The air into your eye too. It's
No, I was bad. Like I remember, like, because I get my eyes tested like pretty much once every 3 years or whatever, and they were like, "Can you read that line?" And I started just saying letters like P, Q, R, and they're like, "Would it help if we told you those are numbers?" And I'm like, "Oh, those are numbers?" And they're like, "Oh my god, yeah."
Wow.
Oh, those are numbers. That's good.
That's too funny.
That's funny.
You're like QRLSTNE. What is this, Wheel of Fortune?
And the guy, he was like, "Okay, just stop. Like, they're numbers. Like, come on."
8675309.
Yeah, I was like P, Q, another Q.
Oh, shit.
Don't go to Walmart and do it.
I did that once, but it was just because
they were terrible with me, honestly. Like they got mad because I couldn't see.
How?
The guy was reading the line and they're like I think I just made the guy give up like hope on.
They're like, today, Junior.
Yeah, exactly. He was like, "It shouldn't be this hard. It shouldn't be this difficult. What's wrong with you?"
Jeez, what a fucking asshole. He should be happy. You're gonna be repeat business for him. You're gonna be coming in for fucking guys eye shaming you over there. How dare him?
Eye shaming.
Yeah, I went to a Walmart eye place like years ago. I haven't gone in a while. I didn't have that experience though.
And he wasn't even like, I don't know what the guy's, I guess, deal was. He wasn't even a real eye doctor. I saw him in like the sporting section, and then he just walked over and he's like, "I'm the eye doctor now."
Yeah, I've been checking out Gangs of London. Really, it's all I've been watching lately. Very, very fantastic show on AMC about gangs. What's that?
No, that reminds me. The Wrath of Man. Did anyone watch that yet? Because I thought it was good.
Not
I
yet.
did.
I want to watch that.
It was pretty good.
Yeah.
Josh, it was good to see Josh Hartnett and something again too. Yeah, it was different than the latest Jason Statham movies too. It wasn't his typical kind of movie.
No, go on, Logan. Just when you said that, it made me think of it.
Yeah, I mean, it's in the vein of Guy Ritchie. It's a really good, gritty, dirty, gory show in London about all the different gangs. Really great cast. If you guys haven't seen it, check it out. It's on AMC. It just wrapped the second season. That'll be out next year. I'm talking to the director on Wednesday about that. So that's really all I've been watching.
Yeah, I've been watching on Hulu. They have I don't know if anybody ever watched My Wife and Kids. I've just been binging that because it's on. They have the whole thing on there with Damon Wayans, and it's funny.
Oh,
Yeah, it's just something to watch because I've been watching too many dramas, so I just put that on just to have something to laugh at. It's silly. It's just him being a dad, and that's like the whole show. Like they had one episode. No, there was actually one episode. They did like a gag because Shaquille O'Neal was on, and of course they got to do the free throw joke. And then they can't do free throws. And then they had a part where it was like some kind of outtake. And then Damon Wayans was like telling a story to his daughter about, this thing happened when you were born, you guys, and you were switched at birth. And then like the whole joke is his baby got switched with Shaquille O'Neal. And the gag they put at the end of the episode was that his son was Gary Coleman. So he was just carrying Gary Coleman in his hands.
Oh shit! That sounds like a Damon Wayans thing.
Yeah, I mean it's funny.
It's funny.
Yeah, it's good. Yeah. I miss Damon Wayans. Cause I even like that Lethal Weapon show. I watched all of that because he was in on it. He was on it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He played what, Murtaugh or Riggs?
Yeah, he was
Riggs.
Murtaugh, I think.
Murtaugh.
Yeah, Murtaugh, I think. Yeah. Yeah, I like that show too. But yeah, it's just something to watch. And Fear Street was good. I watched all of that too. Mm-hmm. And I had a good time with it. It was something to watch. But I feel like it's the Netflix thing. Like it was content just to have it there. It wasn't trying to do anything amazing. It was just something to entertain for a while. But it kind of feel like there's an algorithm. It's like, oh, we got to get the kids to do this and do that. We got to have all these things. We got to have all the needle drops in it. That is there. Yeah. But it was good. Like they did the stuff. It reminded me of like Riverdale or Stranger Things, just like something for that audience. But I liked it for what it was. Mm-hmm. So it was good, like that.
I can see him continuing on with probably a show or some more.
Yeah, wouldn't
just
mind
with the amount of material. Yeah, I'd like to see it.
It was entertaining.
The director did a good job tying everything together throughout the three.
Yeah.
Pretty decent.
Yeah, it was good.
So let's see. Let me read off some movies that are coming out in August. So what do we have to look forward to this coming month? What's that?
Suicide Squad.
Yes, obviously Suicide Squad on the 6th. That's going to be the big one. What are you guys thinking? You going to watch it on HBO Max or go to the theaters?
Oh, I'm going to theaters to that.
Theaters.
I might just see it at home. I don't know.
I'm going to see it at home.
Yeah.
I'm going to ride out that wave as long as I can.
Yeah, I feel you. Yeah, I don't know yet. I might try to go see it. I don't know. But if not, I have HBO Max. Then we got Don't Breathe 2, the second one of those horror movies. That's on the 13th. And then Free Guy, which has got a lot of good reactions I read this week from critics that saw it.
That's surprising.
With Ryan Reynolds. Yeah, they said it. I guess it's Sean Levy that directed it. So he did some of the Stranger Things episodes.
Cheaper by the dozen.
All of them. Yeah, cheaper by the dozen. So that's supposed to be good. What else do I have here? I don't know. Bios? I don't even know what that is. But I have it on there as the 13th. Can't even remember what that is. It's a Netflix thing. For everybody that has kids, just me and Logan here, Paw Patrol, the 20th. Then another season of American Horror Story starts on the 25th.
Yeah.
Yeah, 10. Has anybody seen any of the American Horror Stories ones?
No, I didn't watch those yet.
Yeah, I watched it. There are 3 episodes. I was telling Logan, the first 2 episodes, they just hammer all these references into like the first season. And it's a little nauseating in my opinion. But the 3rd episode, they don't reference anything. It's just a solo story. and it's very much like Creep Show. Just one episode tells a story, and then the next episode will be something completely different. That's
okay. I watched the first two. So did you like the third one better then?
I did, yeah.
Okay, cool. I'll watch it.
And so they're gonna do American Horror Story, and then Story.
Yeah.
Hulu.
Stories is separate. Yeah. So Story will be on FX, I think. And that starts the 25th. And then it's going to be one part of the season, I guess, by land, or it's going to be like take place like by the shore on the sand, I guess. And then the other is supposed to do something with the sea. So it's like two different kind of themes that are supposed to tie together by the end. And then you have like Macaulay Culkin and that. And a lot of other series regulars.
That's Kathy Bates, yeah.
Yeah. I think Sarah Paulson's back too. Evan Peters, I want to say. Maybe not. But a lot of those actors and actresses. And then Candyman on the 27th. That's August.
That should have been out already, but finally.
Yeah. Several times, I think it should have been. Yeah, they changed the release date a few times. So, and then What If on Disney Plus, that's on the 11th.
Oh, the Marvel thing, right?
Yeah. The Marvel show.
That looks cool.
Yeah, they have Killmonger with Iron Man. I'm interested in that.
Yeah. It feels like something that can take place after Loki with the events that happen. This series will be like alternate timelines and stuff.
Multiverse, huh?
Yeah, multiverse kind of feel to it. So.
Quickly. I watched 2 episodes of the show on Netflix where it's a dating show, and they put people in like baboon makeup or a chicken.
Oh, I noticed. I saw some clips of it. Yeah, that show looks crazy. How was it?
Pretty well.
Is this like a Masked Singer for dating?
Yeah, but like it's the makeup is really damn good. It's like they don't look like anything because they reveal what they'll look like at the end.
They have to fall in love for their personalities.
Yeah. They made this girl look like Satan and like.
Yeah, I saw it last night. It's pretty cool.
Yeah, and the facial structure when she took off the makeup was not like the facial structure like that she had underneath the makeup. Like they completely changed her face. It was pretty damn good. Show's stupid, but the makeup's really good. Yeah, sure. It's only 2. It's only I think it's like 5-6 episodes, and the episodes are like 23 minutes. So I'll probably bang that out. Maybe tonight.
I noticed on Netflix too that they have that series, The Movies That You Love.
Season 2.
Season 2. Back to the Future, Jurassic Park, and a couple others.
I watched Jurassic Park last night. It's good, dude.
Is it good?
Yeah.
Awesome. Yeah, I want to watch those.
Back to the Future, I'm sure, is going to be awesome.
Right. It'll show probably some scenes with Eric Stoltz in there.
Yeah.
Real quick, I got a free trial of Discovery Plus. So I've been watching a lot of the Fixer Upper shows and Ghost Adventures. If you guys are into that kind of stuff, I like them.
Yeah.
So I've been checking it out. Just a lot of the reality shows and stuff like that. But it's pretty cool if you're like eating food or something.
I have Discovery Plus too. For 90 Day Fiance, that's what I get it for.
Yeah.
And then like they have ID, so like if my mom wants to watch like true crime stuff, I like that they have that too.
I'm all into that. So it's not a terrible service. I think it's like $5 a month. But if you guys are into that, check it out.
I wonder what's going to happen because Discovery bought HBO Max and Warner, maybe not Warner Bros, but HBO Max.
It's going to rebrand probably. Rebrand it.
Yeah.
Into a new service.
Probably.
Who knows? It keeps changing every month.
Because AT&T owned it before. So now it's going to be Discovery.
Yeah.
They're doing like CNN Plus too. I've heard they're going to do that. Which I don't know. Why do you want to pay for the news? I don't know. You want to pay for the news? No, I can look on my phone. I have my phone.
Yeah.
Today we have the right wing talking about fuck off. The right wing is doing this and that.
If it's anything like the Vox News one, they try selling like through Vox News. It's an app you have to pay for. It's just people who have their own shows, like kind of like the minor anchors. They get like their spotlight.
Yeah.
Right.
It's more
Vox News
scripted
is still
stuff.
the pretty blonde girls.
Yeah.
Right.
They used I just remembered when I used to go to the gym, they always on Fox News, they're always saying, "Oh, you gotta get Fox Nation. It's the number one service." I'm like, I'm not gonna pay to watch people hate on things for whatever amount of money. I'm in Texas. I could just go outside and do that and watch that for free.
With my own eyes.
Yeah, exactly.
I don't know. I'm very wary of where I get my news from. I try to read like a little bit of everything, but at the same time lately I haven't, just wanted to stay out of it completely. Yeah. So exhausted by the past, what's happened, especially the past 8 or so years. Yeah. It's just exhausting. Yeah. People are fucking nuts. But I think the news amplifies it too. It's like, then you don't like just be in your community and you don't see all the crazy shit going on. So.
Yeah, because it's entertainment. They have to get those ratings, so they gotta be like, oh, we gotta scare you tonight with whatever they want to talk about, all the good stuff. They gotta make sure you're very aware of how scary everything is. Yeah, yeah,
it gets people tuned in, so they got to get the viewers. Yeah, they've been doing that. So no thanks. I'll just watch some movies and pay attention to what's going on in my little circle and try to do good and stay out of the negativity.
Yeah.
Since we're pretty much unpacked for the most part, I'm gonna start diving into video games again. PS5, I haven't played it in like over a month. So I got
remaking Dead Space.
What's that?
They're remaking Dead Space.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Oh, you didn't see that? Okay.
No.
Wish I had all the free time I
know.
You know, back when I was younger. So much stuff that I'd like to get into.
Hoping to win the Illinois lottery here, so I can just do
the COVID lottery.
Yeah, COVID lottery that we're doing here, and then I'm gonna retire from IT and just do this shit full time, which I would way more enjoy and love because I love doing this shit with you guys, especially. I would be way happier in life just doing this.
Yeah, no shit.
I play video games and watch movies all fucking day and TV shows too.
All right, so we are wrapping up episode 118. It's been a blast, guys. Thanks everybody for tuning in and watching along with us as we talk through all the best in the movie news and TV shows and everything we've been watching and enjoying these past couple of weeks. Fellas, it's been a blast. Like we like to say, until next time, cheers!